Go get it, Mane. What's going on, Liverpool friends and fans? Living the dream. Sadio Mane appreciation live stream. Let's go. Get in there. So I've been away for a couple days, took a little break, and I said, I got a live stream to make. Sadio Mane. Can't say enough good about him. We're so lucky to have Sadio. Rumored to be signing probably a 5-year deal in the near-term future. Thank God. How important is Sadio Mane, guys? He's already scored 3 goals. Already on pace to beat Salah's record. Beef Trainer's not wasting any time calling in. Let's go. We'll do a few different calls. All right. This is probably really loud for everyone. All right. There you go. Dave, my man. The legend. How you doing, brother?
The Shack Meister is back.
The Shack man. This is the Mane stream. Super Mane.
Mane, yes. The main Mane.
The main Mane. Put some Manes on it, man.
Oh, my God. He is on a hot streak, that boy, isn't he?
He's lethal. I think he really wants to score a lot of goals this season. Last season, I thought he was brilliant, even when he was getting slated a bit here and there. He's still vital all the time, and he's still deadly.
I'll tell you the difference with him, his finishing. I mean, last season he got himself into a lot of positions where he could have had a lot of goals.
Yeah.
But his finishing or final ball was bad. Obviously, in the first 2 games of the season, this season, he just got tighter or better. Or
he might have to reset, and boom, he can literally just spin on a dime. And
yeah, I mean, he's got the potential. He's got the potential to get 30 goals, 30 plus. I mean,
I'm interested to see how this goes. A lot of people, myself included, were saying this is going to be Mane's year, and I think my dad had said it. It kind of made sense. Salah had his big breakthrough season last year. Sadio was sensational. Firmino sensational. It's not always about the goals as well as the way you perform and play and execute on the pitch, but obviously goals are another huge tally. So Sadio's not wasting any time. He's already banging them in.
It's not only goals; it's actually his pace.
Yeah, his pace is lethal.
He scares defenders. No, he scares defenders. So I mean, having him on the pitches, drags people out in the wrong way. Drags centre halves, centre backs out of their position and stuff. That's important.
Exactly, brother. Let's do some quick shout-outs. I was just looking at our audio. We're pretty good. Hopefully we don't have to talk too much about tech issues today. Matt
You can hear me quite good, yeah?
Yeah, someone made a comment about it, so I upped your volume. So
yeah, it's saying, Anfield Lark is saying, Dave, volume a bit low.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I think it's going to be all right. So.
And their nerd boy is in the house, baby.
My nerd boy Karim's here.
Nerd boy is in the house.
My mic might be a little too loud right now, so... yeah, I'm at a bit of a high level. That's okay. A bit of trial and error doing this show. Sorry for the audio and the match reactions. The last one, I kind of screwed something up there. Who cares about all that? Let's get into the show. JBSL Vlogs. What's up? We got to get JBSL Vlogs to call in. Again, he didn't get in last time. Nerdboy wants to call in as well. We're not on Skype right now. So I'm going to do a little bit with Dave right now. And then,
but if you want to do a little bit with me, then I'll sign off, and you can bring in Nerdboy on Skype if you want.
Yeah, we'll just keep going for now, and then we'll set up the Skype in a little bit, and we might get a few people. I want to do a quick bit of shout-outs here. Sam Gregg, Sadio, Mane! There you go. I also do that for Roberto Firmino. I think I could do that for every player. The Michael Buffer thing. My camera's a little dark right now. Sorry about that. The lighting's a little off as well. That's all right. Who cares? Who cares? I made it live. Just be happy you got a show. You know how much I got to put the fixtures in at the bottom? Oh my goodness! But it's there for you.
It's nearly Christmas, so you never know. Santa Claus might bring you better lighting.
I'm gonna have to go. It's so bad. I gotta go do some shopping. I need headsets for my dad and I need a bit of things for lighting and a new webcam as well, so I can do some scene switching. Ricky Rich, what's up? Missed your streams. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. JBSL Vlogs getting ready for his crazy lineups, brought to you by JBSL Vlogs. Tomorrow, we can even talk about it right now. Dave and I were thinking it's going to be the same lineup again.
Yeah, pretty much.
I want to see, again, the midfield. Is it going to be Keita, Wijnaldum, Milner? Good odds it will be. When will Fabinho get a nod? We'll see. I just dropped my mouse. There you go. So we'll talk about that. Lineups and starting 11, all that stuff. There'll be probably a presser tomorrow, so I'll do some live streams for all that. Maybe some bonus videos. Let's do some shoutouts. King S, what's up? Advent Co. You think Fabinho could be introduced or Henderson start? Yeah. That's the thing. Henderson might start in that. Maybe even Alden is.
You know what?
What do you think?
I think Henderson. Yeah, I think Henderson's going to get in first the home game as well. I just think you might bring him in.
Yeah.
I have a feeling he might actually start for Wijnaldum. It's possible now.
Kenneth Yao says, "What's our score prediction for Saturday?"
I say.
How many goals is Mane going to get? This is the Mane live stream. We got to do a little bit more of Mane.
The three amigos to get a goal each. Mane, Salah, and Firmino.
I like it. You're bang on with your Palace prediction was
very
accurate. Very accurate. We smashed. We were talking about how much we smashed Brighton earlier. 4-0, 5-0 or something. You said we put in 9 goals against them.
4-0, 5-1. I think they got one.
Something like that. They snuck in one. We can't underestimate any team. We got to be steady. If there's any word that's coming to mind right now, is be steady. Don't drop any points. Take advantage.
You don't want to get complacent.
No offense to Brighton, but take advantage of the fact that we're playing Brighton next. We got a pretty interesting September coming up in Leicester, Southampton, Tottenham, Chelsea. Okay, so we're doing our job so far. We're doing our job so far, not dropping points. That would have been That was a one where who knows what could have happened in that match. It was a little gritty. Good call. So, we'll see what happens. A 3-0 prediction would be nice.
1-0 would be nice.
1-0. Listen. We need those goals, man. City's already freaking got the goal differential again. So we're the only team with no goals against, though.
Yeah,
right?
which is as I think I was talking to you before about Liverpool's defence has just been unbelievable since October when we got hammered by Spurs 4-1 in Wembley last year. Mm-hmm. It has been actually the best. I was watching a program about it and it was saying that Liverpool's defence has kept the most clean sheets and let in the least amount of goals in the Premier League since that game.
Since that Tottenham game.
Which is unbelievable. Thierry, unreal. You know what I mean? So...
My dad made the invincible comment. Listen, I don't want to jinx anything. We are so freaking stacked. We are so stacked. All right?
No.
We have to be to win the title practically. Pretty much, you know what I mean? I mean, you can't drop points. You can't drop points.
We're up against a really, really good City team.
I know.
It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate for Liverpool because of the fact that any other season, you wouldn't have such an unbelievable City team to 100 points last year.
I know.
It's never been done before.
But it wasn't. They broke the record by 5 points.
It's ridiculous.
We'll see what happens. The whole season has to be played. I don't expect City to drop many points, to be honest. Even with De Bruyne out, I still think that they're going to be lethal. Obviously, they beat us in goal differential right now. Again, we're 2 games in. They got to play 36. We got to play 36. We win this game. Who knows? You know what? Wolverhampton Wolves that's the one I was calling for City to botch it. Okay, 1-1. The Wolves are howling. Go get them. I hope.
The Wolves are housing.
They are, man. That's it. So we'll see what happens. We got some more comments in here. I'll do a bit of shout-outs in a second. We got to do our job. Sadio Mane. The Sadio Mane appreciation live stream. Super Mane himself. Yeah. If I have a chance, I'll put some Superman music together with some of his goals. What's your favorite Mane goal? Mine's always going to be, I think, Arsenal. Arsenal goal was ridiculous.
I was actually going to make a song for Mane because I done one for Shaq. It was going to be, I'm talking to the Mane in the mirror. I'm asking Klopp to make a change.
Make a change. Yeah, it's kind of... we got to work on it, but it's good. I like Mane. You got to fit the lyrics. I get it.
Mane in the mirror.
Mine is
Mane in the mirror,
money, money, money. Money, 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 money.
Money.
I dropped that a year ago. Yeah. ABBA. Money. Frick, we're going to lose so many subscribers right now, Dave.
Must be funny in a rich man's club.
Funny in a rich man's club. That's pretty good, actually. You could go a lot of ways with that one. So, me with the Arsenal goal is definitely my favorite of Mane. That's an easy pick. That thing was so hot. and then piggybacking on Klopp. You'll never see a celebration like that again. That was amazing. Absolutely sensational. Key player for the club. God bless you, Sadio Mane. This is your live stream. Thank you for sticking with us, bro. Expecting him to sign a long-term contract as well. That will be vital and necessary.
Yeah, that sort of held off. I mean, I thought he was meant to sign it this week, but I know
there was rumors. And honestly, those rumors came down, and at the very same time, I was too busy to do a bit of extra streams, so I kind of missed the moment a bit, and I didn't know the rumor as well. But you could tell when everyone starts freaking out what's kind of coming down. We know it was going to happen. We knew it was going to happen, obviously, with Salah and Firmino. So they just have to set Mane as well, and we're super stacked, man. Super Mane.
Yeah, no, we're Mohamed Salah, King of Egypt, is on.
Mohamed Salah, King of Egypt. Nerdboy Karim, Transfer Zone. Anfield Lark, I thought I saw earlier. Neil Dundon, JBSL Vlogs. I was supposed to do shoutouts. Danny H. Jade Exley.
I think Neil Diamond.
Neil Diamond, yeah. Let's see here. Jade Exley. Hi, Sean and Dave. Can't wait for Brighton. Could be a tough game given they beat Man U. Maybe 3-0 your prediction.
Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah, I was impressed with Brighton actually against Man U.
Yeah, I didn't see much. You know, I didn't see much of that. I was
I seen
elsewhere.
The game, you were elsewhere. But,
you sent me that penalty live, though. I appreciated that. I was celebrating in my car.
Yeah, that was a good one, wasn't it?
Oh, it was brilliant, man.
That's modern technology for you, Sean. Modern technology. I mean, you're in Canada, I'm in Ireland, and I'm showing you a penalty live in England. You know,
exactly.
But Mane, back to Mane. Yeah, I just think this season there's a change in him. As I say, he's three goals in 2 games. Last season, I mean, he had so many chances. His final ball, or he scored a few goals last season. Now, he did score a lot, but he could have had so much more.
He could have had so much more, but you know what? That's not even a thing to me. All those things.
No.
A lot of it's the way the game is. The keeper's right there. They're tough to get in, some of those ones. It's in the moment. Yeah, there's a couple easy ones. You could say for Salah as well, right? So
Salah could
what matters is that we're lethal up front as a team. You know?
Oh yeah, to treat them together. I mean, they're not the same if one of them's taken out.
This is what I'm saying exactly. They're each, in a lot of respects, I would say equally vital.
I mean,
but Mane for his pace. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Well, the pace, he's probably even faster than Salah. To be honest, I think he's the fastest.
I think he might be faster in shorter jives and sprints, kind of a thing. Salah, if he's burning down the whole field, might be a bit faster because of his height and his legs. It depends on typically shorter guys are faster, but they can cut faster.
I'd say Mane would give Usain Bolt a run for his money.
Yeah, maybe. Well,
you know
Usain
what I mean?
Bolt. I've seen him play football. He wasn't the greatest. Wasn't too bad though.
No, he's not a bad player. No.
He wasn't too bad. I was impressed for a guy who I didn't think would be able to play any football. Well, you say that much about him. So just looking at the comments here. Ricky Rich is calling it now. Wolves pull a shocker and beat City 2-0. 1 pen and 1 Ruben Neves curly free kick.
I'd be howling all weekend if that happens.
Let's do it. It'd be a howler of a weekend, my friend.
Yeah, that'd be a howler, baby.
I was calling that to be the match. Hey, we were right about United, too. I got to go in and talk to my buddy Dave at the music store. He talked about United having a collapse. He doesn't even watch. And I said, Dave, wow. I like your style, baby. And we were calling. That's why when I went to do my Who Will Drop Points video, I literally went into my buddy's music store and I said, listen, I got to look at the fixtures and make a thing. It's hard making a 4-minute video without making an ass of yourself. So you got to do a little bit of notes and you want to give people some content. So I did that But it's more of my own experience sometimes when I do these videos. You know, you get a sense, do this day, do that day. And I was feeling it. I said, United's going to drop points first. I thought maybe they would draw against Brighton, not lose. This is great. They lost against Brighton, and now they play Tottenham. So let's see here. We got EB Tony Phillips. Yeah, baby. Go get it. Good seeing you, man. Shelley was looking at Jones' stats the other day. Cool. Yeah, you probably won't get a chance.
No.
You know, none of these guys are really going to get a chance for a while.
That'd be League Cup stuff.
Exactly.
League Cup stuff, I'm talking,
exactly.
You know what I mean?
JBSL Vlogs. The thing about Fabinho is that he would let Keita or Milner, who is joining the tag, finger drop and cover. Yeah. Fabinho, Fabinho's going to play, he'll be playing in Henderson's spot most of the time. But Klopp will tinker around with it.
Just, see, Klopp has a thing about blending players in. He did it with Robinson. Remember Robertson
exactly.
last year?
He's going to blend.
He didn't start Robertson. He took about 10 games in to start him. Yeah. And I knew from the blow, I was giving out about it, saying he should be starting straight.
Yeah, everybody
playing. Yeah,
man, Robertson, what a signing.
He's watching him in training and looking at it and saying, right, he's just not ready yet. Ready yet. He doesn't want him to start off on a bad foot, so he's probably blending him in.
Yeah, he works him out in training, goes over tactics, and then you gotta. It's the equilibrium of the club and the team, right? You gotta balance it. Virgil van Loveren, go get it. Sadio Mane, Bill Gerard. I can't freaking talk, man. It's the way he spelled Bill.
Van Loveren, I love that name.
Yeah, I created it, and then he stole it. And he said he stole it because of me. That's what I said, because Loveren was playing good when we got Van Dijk, so I said Virgil van Loveren.
Kate is Virgil van Dam. Virgil van Dam.
Yeah, you said Van Dam and Van Dijk are the same thing. I didn't know that.
Well, Dijk and Dam are the same thing.
Yeah, I didn't know that, man. Wait, they are. Oh, I get it now. I just put
now
that.
You get it.
Oh my goodness. I'm not as witty as I used to be, Dave. That's why we got you now.
I'm too quick sometimes. Being Irish as well, we talk very quick, so that's the problem,
I like it. I love it, man. Let's see who else we got in the comments here. We will switch up phone calls in a bit. I want to give my bro Dave some time on the air, though. We'll work it out where you can get the Skype thing going, too.
No panic. There's no panic. It's Christmas. No panic.
I like the Ricky Rich Wolves prediction. I'm totally on board with that. I'm predicting something. I want to see City draw points so bad, and I think Wolverhampton will pull it off somehow. Don't ask me how. It's an away game for City, and I just had a feeling about it. We'll see if it comes to fruition. So,
well, if there's a full moon on that day, you might have a chance.
Frick.
You'll need a full moon for those wolves to be howling, I'm telling you.
Yeah, you're just killing it. John Redman, long time. Go get it, Sean. What's going on? John Redman. Good to see you,
That's
buddy.
Matthew, name. I like that.
I like that name in all caps, too.
Yeah.
John Redman. We can make a whole series. The Chronicles of John Redman. No, it sounds too... no. It sounds like a murder mystery kind of thing. John Redman. He sounds like a hitman, but like a good one or something.
Yeah.
John Redman. All right. Transfer zone. What's going on? Wouldn't drop Genie. He's getting his shot right now too, so it'll all work out. Tony Phillips. It's okay, Sean. They'll drop points 7th of October when we play them. Yeah, we're playing them our 8th match of the season. We're gonna have a tough September. Again, one game at a time. So far, so good. Let's roll over Brighton, smash them, deal with them.
Yeah, and then take it game by game. Then
we got
points, 3 points. 3 points. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Then we got a difficult September. That's where it gets really game by game as well. It always will be game by game, right?
Well, I think Klopp likes his game by game analogy, doesn't he? He likes it.
It's a mentality.
Game by game. Don't think too far ahead of yourself. Just let's look at Brighton, get the win, and then we move on.
Exactly. Yeah, you can't look too far ahead. I do because I do a show, right? So,
yeah.
But you need the collective mindset of the players. Actually, if you looked at how we entered the pitch, I didn't notice this till I saw some highlights. But if you look at Wijnaldum and Van Dijk, there's a shot of them coming onto the pitch, wearing our rather pajama-like looking like kit that we've got. It reminds me of pajamas, guys. I'm sorry. The white kit is a little bit reminds me of 5-year-old's pajamas. That's what I see when I see them. Hey, whatever it takes to win the league. It's because it's
gray kit.
It's the gray with the white and then those like little things on it. It just looks like pajamas. So
did you see Chelsea's? Did you see Chelsea's one day training before a match? It's like a chessboard.
No. I was talking about the training ones we have. I mean, like the actual jerseys, I meant. The actual kit.
Oh, yeah.
But if you look at Van Dijk and Wijnaldum coming into that match, maybe even more players, especially Wijnaldum, he looked pissed. He looked angry. And that's what I was saying for quite a few streams back when Wijnaldum was struggling. We were all slating him. Is that he needed to be more, almost like an angrier Wijnaldum. Like he was getting pushed off the ball. He would kind of get a little bit daisy, like a little. Yeah. He seemed a bit out of it. His focus wasn't. His peripheral was a little bit bad. He'd get pushed off the ball. He'd make mistakes. He'd do great plays as well. He's a brilliant player on his day, but he needed to be sharper. And sometimes getting a bit angry can sharpen your awareness, or so
absolutely. Well,
go ahead.
See, the thing I think that actually helped Ironman playing well in the last 2 games. Well, Miller's been playing well also. He was brilliant last season.
Yeah, Milner.
Keita, our friend Keita in midfield, I mean, just calms everybody down.
Yeah.
11 out of 10, man. You know what I mean?
He's smooth.
Everyone down.
He's smooth, and he can just go crazy at any moment. I love him. He's kind of the perfect player.
He's just solid, isn't he? Just solid.
Yeah,
I mean,
I give him
a punch off him.
I rate him extremely high. I gotta put him up there as one of our best players, no doubt about it. But we're stacked. We have a lot of best players. Oh yeah,
he's in the spine.
The spinal tap. Not a 10 and 11. That's in the movie. Where with the amp, this amp goes to 10, but this one goes to 11. There you go. Anyways,
interesting.
So we got a whole bunch of guys commenting here. Sadio's been well better than last year. He still was good last year, but I know what you mean with the goals and such. Matthew Burt, do you think Mourinho this is his last season? We'll see. I want to see a nice collapse via Jose Mourinho and his pretty bad tactics. So
Jose Mourinho and his munchkins.
It's starting to get bad.
I hope Mourinho signs a 10-year contract.
Yeah. Give him a lifetime contract.
Give him a 10-year contract. Yeah. Oh, I like that name, George the Suicidal Pig.
Yeah, George.
My God, don't do it, baby.
No, yeah, hang in there, George. He comes to the show. It's therapy for all of us. Good to see you, George. It's been a while. Nerd Boy Karim, how's it going, brother? Good seeing you, man. We'll try to get you in momentarily. Liverpool Fan 500. JBSL Vlogs saying you put Lallana on loan.
No,
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't. Yeah,
we've plenty of games.
I like how Klopp slotted him in towards the end of the game, about 30 minutes to go, right, or something.
I'd like to see Lallana in that training gear you're talking about. That'd be Lallana in pajamas. That would look. No,
it wasn't the training gear, but I know what you mean. Yeah, the gray one. Lallana in pajamas. You're the gift that keeps on giving, Dave.
I know.
Shout out to BB Football Marcos. George, don't do it. Hang in there, George. George is back.
Oh, God. Curious George. I'm curious, George.
Curious George.
I'm curious. Tell me more, baby.
Dave, you're killing it, man. Hilarious stuff. The legend Dave calls in. I love it, baby. Listen, Dave, thank you so much for your video uploads, and also for talking with me on the air, off the air. You've been a real blessing coming into my life, man. We had a great talk about that. I can't thank you enough, bro.
No problem, buddy.
Really means a lot, man.
Do you want me to go and let Nerd Boy get in?
Yeah, we could switch it up.
Whatever you want.
I could try to get. Yeah,
you're the boss.
I don't want to let you go, Dave. That's our new song. I don't want to let you go,
on, baby.
We can make millions, Dave. Brewster's Millions. I don't want to go.
It was Kim Wilde, was it? Kim Wilde keeps me hanging on.
Yeah.
Keeps me hanging on.
Dave, we got to start something.
I'm an 80s man. I love the 80s.
Yeah,
music,
man.
So you know me. I'm 80s
stuff.
all the way.
I love the 80s, man. Me too. All these youngsters have no idea what we're talking about. So, we'll try to get Nerd Boy on in a bit. He is graciously waiting in the comments here, watching the show. Much appreciated. You as well, Nerd Boy Krim. You've helped me out tremendously. I really thank you as well. Our lineup. So we could talk lineup for a bit while we got Dave on the phone. Dave's thinking it's going to be the same thing. I would echo that, but we're thinking Henderson. Maybe Henderson gets slotted in. Who's dropped then?
There's a possibility that Bigfoot and the Hendersons might get in midfield.
In that. Harry and the Hendersons. My dad and I made that joke years ago.
I think a size 13 foot.
I have a size 13 foot.
Oh, well, you're a Bigfoot and the Henderson. You're a Sasquatch.
Yeah.
Sasquatch.
It's hard to hit a screamer. My side foots are amazing, but screamers I got to work on, man. Yeah, we'll talk.
Postage stamps, top corner.
Yeah, send it. I'll deliver. That's for sure. So, it's been great catching. I don't want to take you off this show, man. You're too good. You got to get on the Skype thing, and then we can merge you into the call too.
Whatever you want.
Try to work on this. See if you can get the Skype going, and we'll try to merge you back in. If not, we'll do it another time because I know it's late over there too, right? So,
Yeah. It's what is it now? Near 11? Is it after 11?
yeah, if you're still up,
But,
we could try. You call me on the regular one, or we'll do the Skype.
Yeah, whatever you want. I mean, I'm
They want
easy,
you to stay. I want you to stay too. What
Well,
I gotta
I'll stay if you want. I'll stay if
Yeah.
you want. But I thought you had a problem when you bring in Nerd Boy on Skype.
No, not well. Yeah, I don't know if I can do both at the same time.
That's what I mean. Give
Yeah.
Nerd Boy a chance, I suppose. He's getting anxious there. So
He's good. Yeah, I know. He's got to wait. So
yeah, well, let me let him in. Stay,
Yeah.
Dave. Please stay.
I know we
No,
want
no.
Dave. There's a lot of love for Dave, man. I tell you, Tommy Walker
Poor.
crashing the stream. Okay, well, no, he says he's okay. Nerd Boy's okay for now. I want a bit more of Dave myself, to be honest with you. Nothing against Nerd Boy, but
yeah, no, definitely. I'd like to come on with Nerd Boy sometime. I'll definitely get that Skype working as well because if that's what you want, because at least you could have Nerd Boy or Jamie or whatever on as well.
yeah, Jamie's not around right now either. But all of you guys are great when you come on the show. It just takes us to another level. I mean, there's only so much you can do as one
I like
person
that.
talking.
George, the suicidal pig. I won't do it if you stay, Dave.
Yeah, Dave, his life is on the line. Don't leave.
Jesus, I better stay.
You have to stay now, or we'll get in trouble, man.
now.
Yeah, they'll blame us.
Oh, yeah.
All right, George.
Dave for president. Dave for president.
There you go. Dave would make a good president. I think he would. Well, okay, so we got JBSL Vlogs' lineup. Here's the JBSL lineup prediction: Allison, Trent, Van Dijk, Gomez, Robertson, Hendo, Keita, Lallana. Interesting.
No, not Lallana. No.
I would say Henderson, Keita, Milner, and Wijnaldum gets the drop. Personally, I think Milner's got to be in this game.
Keita will never get dropped.
Keita will not get dropped, and rightfully so. I would say if you're gonna put in Henderson, that's fine. And then Wijnaldum was more the holding midfielder type, anyways. So it's actually a pretty good switch. Milner's in there and Keita. Yeah, we're deadly.
Oh, we
and then Fabinho's going to get worked in as well. Like I can't wait to see what Klopp does. But I don't think Lovren's going to get a show for a bit. He's kind of off the radar right now.
Well, you know me and Lovren, we go way back.
You go way back with a lot of people.
We go way back, baby. But listen, I'd love Gomez to make it and be Van Dijk's, his best man on his wedding. I'd like the two of them to really make it and be great, there together. But I think Lovren, when he comes back in, he probably will play Lovren.
I think so.
He had a good World Cup. And he wants to redeem himself because he got a bit of slagging, over the last 2 seasons. So he was okay last season, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, Lovren's
earned
the spot.
Wants to prove people wrong, so he will play Lovren and Van Dijk.
I think he will, but I don't know when he will. What game will that be? What's our next game after? It's going to be Leicester.
The Brighton game, I'd say. Yeah, I'd say it'd be Leicester game.
Right, and then we have international break after that.
Then again, he might blood him in for a home game against Brighton.
I was thinking maybe Lovren gets dropped in this match. Now, I wasn't originally thinking it, but because we're playing Leicester next, and then it's international break, if you're going to put Lovren in, you wouldn't slot him in. I mean, it's not the craziest risk in the world to throw Lovren in again.
It's not a big risk, especially at home. It's not a risk. That's what I'm saying. Like at home against Brighton.
No, I mean against Leicester. I'm thinking if you know what I mean. But you're right, exactly.
I think Vardy's missing for that game as well, isn't he? Vardy.
Oh yeah, he got the card. Okay, yeah, throw Lovren in there.
Game. That's an important thing as well. He's a good record.
That's a very important thing. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So we're good. Vardy, red card. We're rolling. It's we like you said, one game at a time. Trust me, I've made this mistake every year. When I talk about the easy run and then we botch it.
Yeah,
we are different this year. We got the Dave Love Shack spine of a lifetime in our squad now. I'm just making it up.
The spine.
I know Shaq's on the bench, but you know what I'm saying. It's Dave. Anything with Dave and Shaqiri is going in the same sentence now. The spine of a lifetime. There you go. Shack. That's for everyone to use.
Yeah.
But you even said that. You were telling me, I don't know if it was off cam or whatever, but you were saying it was the best spine you'd think you had ever seen for us.
Well, in the Premier League era, definitely. I mean, I'm following Liverpool since early
84.
80s,
You're in the 80s, man.
Yeah, this is the best since the Premier League. What was it, 91? I think it's 1991. It's 91, I think.
When they changed the name and shortened the season.
Yeah, 92. And I don't think there's been a better spine. Alisson, Van Dijk, Keita, and Salah. and then you've got all the
and then all the other
then
pieces.
you've got all the ribs either side of the spine are just you know what I mean? I don't think so.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome, man. I feel extremely confident going into every match.
But that's the thing about
without
points.
worrying about the points. Yes, honestly, Palace, they had 2 chances. Obviously, there was also the crossbar that they hit where Alisson was there. But there was 2 main chances that they didn't even get to hit the ball, where the ball literally just ran through on a corner or ran through on a cross, right through all the players. And, you need a bit of luck.
But 10% luck in every game, baby.
You need a bit of luck, because had that been another team, nothing against Palace, sometimes one player just reads the play better and they're waiting for that ball, and there's your goal. There's your 1-1. That could have killed the game, right? All of a sudden we're 1-1 again.
But that's it. 1-0 is never enough in the game. I mean, especially away from home. Away from home, 1-0, I mean, you could be all over the team. Hitting crossbars, missing openers, and then letting it let go. So. Yeah,
exactly, man. Dave, I really appreciate you calling in, man.
No problem.
It's just much better when we have more than one person in here. Dave is overrated. Owen McKeever, get out of here. I'll still tag you on Twitter. Don't worry, Owen McKeever. Dave is overrated. Get out of here. You're a contrarian, Owen McKeever. He's joking around.
That's racism. That's rateism.
Yeah. Nobody trashes Dave on my show.
That's over racism, you should say to him.
Yeah.
Owen McKeever.
Sounds like you are owing Dave an apology. There you go. That's my joke.
Oh, I like it.
I can't even deliver them good anymore. He says the truth comes out. I love him, really. It's Dave.
He's a good guy, Owen McKeever.
Owen
McKeever. A good guy.
It's like a poor man's MacGyver. If you know the show, you'll know the MacGyver reference. Owen MacGyver. Anyway, no one knows what we're talking about. Let's do a little bit of comments here. Liverpool fan 500, Nerdboy Karim, Clawless Cat. Sean, did you see the video where Guardiola is talking about our front three? I saw it, and I thought it was fake. I thought someone had, because they're speaking in a different language than English, and I'm like, no, they're not. There's no way they're talking about our front three like this. Like, obviously, but there's a video that they're playing Everton, right? And they're in the Everton locker room, and they were talking about Liverpool. Guardiola
and Manchester City movie. Did Manchester City?
Is that where it was from?
Yeah. It's a 6 series thing. Yeah.
So I didn't know. I thought someone had put subtitles, because there's subtitles because they're not speaking English. So I thought, it's when someone makes up their own subtitles, and I go, "There's no way they're actually saying that." And then I realized when I went to the comments, I realized no one was calling him out on that. And I go, wait a minute, this is real. And I realized it looks like a documentary. It's probably from City or something in their documentary. And then I realized, he said he's scared of the three, but he said a few other things. I wish I had, people were making fun of it on Twitter. It was kind of, it was pretty interesting. I'm not going to get too much into it because I can't remember what else was said. But yeah, I did see that. It's an Amazon documentary they did. All or Nothing, it's called. Darcy 88. Interesting. That's
like the scary front three.
Yeah, your video. I should post that.
See that one there? I think he's scared of the tree. Do you see that? Look, Nerd Boy. He's scared of the tree.
Yeah, that's what Pep said.
That's what my video was about, yeah.
Okay, I have to post your video now. They don't know about it.
It's a scary front tree.
It's a good video, too. I watched that, and I was really impressed. Yako the filmmaker. Sean, do you think that City video, that they leaked it? No, it's from a documentary. No one leaked any of that stuff. Dave has a channel. If you see him in my comments, I think it's what Dave's LFC Chats is what it's called right now.
Yeah.
Dave does have a channel. If I don't always upload a vid he sends me, you can catch him there earlier if he posts them there too. Let's see here. We got Darren Neal. Naby Keita played well at times, which makes me think Naby is his African cousin. I'll get out of here. There you go.
Say hello to Al.
He's a key component at your. He's the Allen key. I'm trying to use an Allen key joke. That's why I said that.
That's a good joke. You love that, Al Tormey. Love that.
Call him the Allen key. When no one else can get in there, Allen can.
Oh God.
Okay, you know what? We're getting a little too. It's the late night live stream. We're all right.
That's good.
You like that? You guys, he's calling the Allen key.
Now, yeah.
The Joe Allen key.
I'll give you 3 out of 10 for that.
Oh, 3. That's my 310. Thanks. Freak. That's my player ratings. Oh, great. Man, Dave, you're hilarious. So shout out to Alan Tornme. Go get it, Davey, baby. That's hilarious. HZ,
go get it, baby.
HZ Clans, we need to improve ourselves and at least win 1 trophy this season. Up the Reds. We've massively improved. But yeah, that has to come. That will come. We're fighting for it. I'm impressed by our Premier League performances thus far. Shout out again to Alan Tormey. Love it, Sean, baby. Sean, baby. Naby's middle name is Deco. Oh, yeah, Deco. I love that. He's got a cool middle name, Naby Keita. Deco. We also have Yelga Ban. I became a fan very recently through one of your reaction vids. Hilarious. Keep up the good work, and shout out to Dad. You'll never walk alone. You got it backwards. So, listen, you know what I was thinking? Okay, I don't know if I would do this because this is kind of a little bit avant-garde or weird or different is what that means. But nobody, like regular people over here, don't know about Liverpool football. I was wondering if I should get, like, because I can't go. I wouldn't do this, but this is just a thought I had. Like, you know how Redman TV or whoever, they can go outside the stadium? I don't have that here. So what if I just go up to, like, random people right after a crazy win, like the next day or something, and just interview them and just they won't know what to say. But
you'll get funny reactions.
We'll get new fans, though. I'm going to create Liverpool fans.
Is there not like a sports bar, though, that shows Liverpool games?
Yeah, well, I'll get kicked out, though. Depends what bar it is. The one I went to was the Londoner pub, and there's a whole bunch of old people eating lunch there. I'm watching Chamberlain put in the screamer of a lifetime, and she wanted to kick me out. It was hilarious.
You'll get kicked out if you wear that Starsky and Hutch brown leather coat.
The Starsky and Hutch. I got it right here. I'm gonna put it on. Starsky and
Hutch.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna rock that. It is so 80s, that coat. It's ridiculous.
Oh God.
I still love it. Let's see here. Football
Who
Marcos.
Loves you, baby? Who loves you, baby?
That's
Kojak,
it. Dave does.
Kojak. Who loves you, baby? Kojak.
Okay. Liverpool fan 500. Come to England. I will. One day I'll get there. Trust me. If I had the cash, I'd be there now. What would I say to Michael Oliver if I saw him on the street? I would give him crap about friggin' screwing over Juventus. I love Michael Oliver as a ref, but his stock's gone down. He did well with the red card and the penalty, though. The thing about
what I would say to him.
I like Michael Oliver, even though.
Do you know what I would say to him?
What would you say to him?
I would say, Michael Oliver, you drive me around a twist.
Oliver's twist, yeah, of course.
He would.
I like Michael Oliver. I'd get his autograph.
Nobody likes referees, for God's sake. You know,
no one does, but
give you a penalty in the last minute or something.
No, refs are always going to be slated. With the thing about Michael Oliver, I've liked him for a long time. He is very by the book. Sometimes, like, what I like about him is it's harder to fool him with the BS calls. He's more of your, like, you know, to a T. You know, the book of the law, I call it, Michael Oliver. He refs very much to a T. Yeah, so sometimes it's a little bit, you know, with these refs, they get it wrong, you know. But at least Michael Oliver's not the type of ref that's going to deliberately screw a team.
They're going to make mistakes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, some of them, though, like your Anthony Taylor, your Craig Pawson, your John Moss. Those guys I just don't like. I feel like they just personally have a vendetta against us or something. You can tell the way they officiate the matches.
They could be United fans.
Well, come on. I mean, Taylor's from United, right? So, or from Manchester.
So I heard something there. Yeah.
A lot of them are.
Yeah. Well, you know. So I'm sure there's Liverpool fans as well. Liverpool fan refs as well.
Yeah, I'm sure there's like one.
That's in
the championship.
Out, you know?
Tommy Walker.
In Spain.
Let's see, what other things do we got? Which current LFC player, Enfield Lark's got a good question, which current LFC player would you want to interview if you could? I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. Salah would be really good. He's funny as well. He's witty. He's a witty guy. I've seen him with. If I was going to do a Salah interview, I'd have to have Lovren there, just because it would be so much funnier.
Yeah, the two of them.
Both of them would be great. Lovren on his own would be great. Every player I could. Who would I not want to interview, right?
Salah be number one, though.
I mean, Salah would be really good. Joe Allen interview would be great. Sadio, obviously. Who? Roberto Firmino. Joe, who? What do you mean, who? Joe the Legend Allen, baby. We need to get him back.
Get back from, where was he, in Stoke?
He's done. Yeah, he's got now. Joe Allen.
Yeah.
Oh,
man. Anybody, as you say, any first name player, but Salah would be the box office. Salah's box. Maybe Van Dijk would be good as well.
Van Dijk would be another good. Everyone would be good. To be honest with you, anyone from the squad, I'd love to interview.
Any senior player.
Who wouldn't want to? Shaq would be a good one. Yes. Give him the gun salute. Darren Neal says Alisson's long ball completion stats in the Palace game was 20 out of 22 passes. Speaks a lot about his distribution. I saw a few posts on that.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, he's very comfortable with the ball.
That's exactly it. He's like a quarterback. I mean, he can ping balls.
I saw that title. Someone had it in a compilation video. They called him
copying me.
Well, that's it, buddy. So everyone copies everyone in this world.
Copyright, baby.
Someone used it in a title. They called him the quarterback, and I thought about it, and I'm like, well, yeah, he really is.
Yeah, he pings the ball. Yeah, he's more like a Tiger Woods. I mean, he just pings the ball onto the green.
He's got great techers too. Alisson can control the ball very well, and he's got.
But that's the thing. You don't feel as like you'd carry it. You'd fill it of Mignolet and go. These players that were just. You'd be afraid when the ball comes. I wouldn't be looking at the telly when the ball came back to those goalkeepers. I'd be afraid they'd either.
I know, especially Mignolet and Karius.
You're much more relaxed when you see a man when you see Alisson in Wonderland with the ball. You know?
Yeah, man.
So it's not too bad.
Let's do some more shout-outs. Star S88. Kyle LFC. John Redman says, would you interview Karius, though? I would. And you know what? I've been back and forth on the Karius thing. I don't know if Karius would want to be interviewed by anyone. Right, especially considering everything. Listen, I would never want to do anything for views to slate a guy. The only reason why I did the Karius rant video is because it was that bad. I held off a lot of times because I could see the thing with Karius is that not only was it the biggest blunder in the Champions League final, but it kept going. He kept
did it.
It was like
it in the Tranmere game.
He did it in there was 3 or 4 things in the preseason every time he was in, and I'm like, okay, this is just not good for anybody, right?
For his own mental health, even, and for his own career and mental health himself, I was worried about the young fella. You know, I wasn't too worried because I feel like I didn't feel like. He would be, he does seem like he would be mentally okay. It's hard. It's not easy being in that. It would really suck being in that position. But I personally thought he'd be okay. It's just it would, you could definitely be worried about someone in that state receiving all that criticism and the mistakes. I mean, it was terrible messages on Twitter.
Well, that's just those guys are idiots. But it was like in terms of his performance, it was like a tumbling effect. It was almost like it was like a thing on him or something, right? So I did realize that. I think Klopp's reasoning was you've got to fight back, and he backed him. He didn't throw him away. To Karius's credit, he did fight back as well. And I like how the fans received him and responded. Hey, I'll never forget, as bad as it was, Karius was crying and looking to the fans. So. That shows a lot of, heart. Karius does have that was brother. I was devastated in that match.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I was swearing like crazy, But let's get into more of the comments because this will open up another thing.
Go get it, baby.
Go get it, baby. Joe Allen. Michael Dunn. Boom. Go get it. Liverpool.
Michael Dunn is in. The Dunn is in the house.
The Dunn. I've always had a love for Karius, says Owen McKeever. Matthew Burt, we need at least 90 points this year to be in contention to overtake City. Yeah, one game at a time. Getting our 3 points every game is what's going to do it. It does have a psychological toll. Once you get a nice 5-6 point cushion, you're rolling. We got to hope for City to draw points eventually. Even if we play them, we still got to win all of our games. It's going to be exciting. I really like how I'm really liking. As gritty as that Palace game was, we still pulled off a clean sheet. It was ugly at times, but it wasn't bad. We were attacking from the get-go. Our mindset, you can see by the way the players play at the beginning of the match, and for the whole match for that matter, we're going for the goal right away. No wasting time. No, you got to set up. You got to have a feel for the game. But I know one thing Klopp definitely doesn't want is us going 25, 30 minutes in 0-0, right? And you can see it. So I'm very happy. That, again, everyone knows that was a game we could have really dropped points, and that would have – imagine if they had just – like there was a couple of chances where they could have got, could have got one and could have swung everything. Anyway, I want to move it on now to some more comments here. Prez Firmino's laughing at Karius. Prez, what's going on, man? Easy on Karius. He's gone now. He's going to get sold. So
it looks like Besiktas have come in for him all right, doesn't it?
Yeah. Hopefully he'll do well. Tony Stark. Klopp had said he was going to give Karius another chance, so I don't think we could have bought both. It was either one or the other. Maybe Allison this summer and Fekir next. Yeah, I don't know, man. JBSO Vlogs. Did you see that video of Klopp after Crystal Palace game saying, what a goalkeeper? Yeah. Where Allison was tested, he was solid. He made one great diving save. Another one that was really key was it was close up and it was straight at him, but he controlled it. Those ones, remember that one? Yeah, so he's not afraid to catch the ball, and you need that. You need a keeper who's going to take that chance. Because if you're slightly, even trying to grab the ball at a fast speed or a close shot, even if you want to catch it, you can miss it. And if you miss it, you're in trouble, right? Because then it's everywhere. So he's got the balls to do it.
The problem is for goalkeepers.
The balls to catch balls.
If you make a mistake as a keeper, it's usually a goal. That's the problem.
No, exactly.
If you miss a chance up front, you miss a chance, you get another chance. But if you let it go and the other end,
you have to be extremely sharp, We missed a ton of so Vlogs is predicting the scores. So he's saying for Liverpool against Brighton, I like it. Is that Mane's the one who he redoes them? So he's saying that he's stealing his. That's cute. Sadio Mane, the Sadio Mane appreciation live stream. How key is it to sign him on a 5-year contract? That's like the last. That's like the record on the needle, or the needle on the
end of last season, and Salah signed one. So to get the three amigos in signed up would be, that's what you want.
Once he signs, for the next 5 to 10 years, hold on, folks. Like, hold on to your seats. It's going to be insane. Okay, let's see. Ekrem Abbas says, Sean, your thought on Salah's penalty and the media BS on him. I don't know what media BS you're talking about. Wouldn't be surprised if there is some, though. It's clearly a penalty for anyone who was ranting. People put it on Twitter in slow-mo. I saw some of that. I don't know what you want me to mention about it, but if you want to put in another comment, I'll try to read where you're going.
Well, they were making two things. One was the penalty, one was the sending off. But the thing about the sending off was he was the last man, so he had to be sent off.
Well, that's it. He had a clear path, right?
Your last man. Yeah, he did hit it ahead of him. He actually miscontrolled the Salah, but I think he knew your man was going behind him. He literally took his leg off. So I wouldn't read too much into it.
I didn't read anything into it. I didn't know it was a thing.
Yeah.
Again, I don't really watch any. I don't watch TV, really, guys. I don't really watch any of these criticisms from a lot of these pundits. I'm going to tell you straight up, they don't have good talking points. Some of the stuff my dad tells me that they come up with. What was it? Someone was saying, I don't know who my dad said it was, but this guy was saying that apparently, like, it's vital for us to have Origi and have major broadcast news.
It was never saw us.
That's what it feels. Never saw us. Never saw us. Never saw us.
Never saw us.
You're clever, man. Ekrem Abbas says Mane is definitely jealous of Salah. I don't think he is, and that is not good for the team. I disagree.
No, it's only a
when Salah. Okay, everyone's only human. When Salah was banging it off in and breaking records. Sure, Mane was used to being like the new thing. Everyone loved him. We get Salah now. It's Salah's turn. But I don't think that really got to him too much here and there. And he's class, and he supports Salah. So I don't read into that. I think that's just kind of human nature to make those assumptions. And yeah, if I was Sadio Mane and Salah's going off, you'd feel it a little bit. Everyone wants to be the best and do the best. Nothing wrong with that. He's a very competitive person. To me, his football is just as sexy. right? And again, it's like Firmino as well. Like Klopp has Firmino in a role. He's got Mane in a role. He's got Salah in a role. Whatever's working, whoever scores, who cares? We have to get the 3 points. We got to win. Mane's on board. He knows that. He recognizes it. I don't believe he's jealous of Salah, to be honest with you. I really don't.
Just made up bullshit. It's absolute. It's a non-story.
Yeah, I don't think. It's Fakir news. It's Fakir news.
Fakir news, baby.
Fakir news.
It's Fakir news.
Man, it is
absolute bullshit.
So,
bullshit.
Yeah. So let's see what else we got in here. Sadio Mane is brilliant, though. Honestly, so many good talking points on him. I love his speed. He's sensational at finishing. What else did I want to say? Is the celebrations thing is hilarious when he copies Firmino as well, and he's just an all-out balls to the walls type of go-getting player, and I had to give Sadio some special love and his own special appreciation live stream tonight. I wasn't able to really stream when the rumors came out that he's going to sign a huge contract. We knew this was coming anyways, and when that is announced, I will try to do a live stream for it, but. It's easy for us to, I don't want to say get complacent, but you don't have Sadio Mane in there and Firmino in there and us as a team. I mean, it all has to come together for something like that to happen, right?
Yeah.
So, let's see here. What else do we got here? Accusing of Salah being a diver? Yeah, it's nonsense.
Do you want to let Nerd Boy in or what?
I don't know if he's still around, so it's okay.
Oh, he's probably gone. Yeah, he's
probably
actually disappeared from the chat.
He's gone right now. I will open up my Skype.
He probably thinks I'm a nerd.
yeah, it's probably
Nerd Dave.
I'm gonna open up my Skype and see if I can get some things in a bit. But we'll see. I don't know. I might even close it right now. Could give me audio problems having it open. We are having. Hold on. Let's see if our tech is good here. Sorry, just 1 second. I want to see how we're doing. We're pretty good. Stream went down for a second.
It did actually go down for a few seconds on my Smart TV, and it actually went off.
Yeah, that's gonna happen. I don't know what causes it, but I'll turn off my Skype for now, and then.
It could be the Skype thing, is it?
Yeah.
It's lovely and clear now. It's grand now.
Yeah, it's fine now.
Weird.
So what else do we... Tony Stark, why are we comparing our own players? Exactly. Good comment. I'm just kind of clearing the air of how other people say certain things.
Yeah, I think Press Firmino there. I think Press Firmino is a Liverpool fan. I know. I've seen him on before.
Yeah,
he's a Liverpool fan.
Yeah, Matthew
Where's
Burt...
the Gooch tonight?
I don't know where the Gooch... Yeah, the Gooch is gone. The Gooch is gone. Instead of what's the song? What's that song? The something is gone. I don't know, but the Gooch is gone. Definitely sounds like a song. Matthew Burt. Yeah, I don't really read into it, and the fact that he hasn't signed a contract is raising more alarm bells. No, that's being worked out behind the scenes, Matthew Burt. I don't really buy into any of that at all. Okay, so what else do we got here? Alan Torney says, "Great listening to you guys tonight." The Allen key. Peace out. My prediction for Saturday is 4-1 Liverpool. Go get it, babies. Go get it, babies. Okay.
Go get it, baby. At least Al is in work tomorrow, but I'm not. So
there you go.
Hard luck, Al.
Clawless Cat, what's up? Who else do we got here? Someone said John Moss is the ref. Oh, here we go. We'll be ready. We got to get our 3 points, one match at a time. All of Liverpool, all the brilliant fans going insane, waiting for us to score. We'll be ready. So Nerd Boy's heading out right now. I think he said he was. I'm just going back. Yeah, he headed out for a bit, and if he's around, I'll try to get him. Oh, we got a donation, $2. Why not?
Woo!
Good question too. Thank you for the donation. Why not? Exactly. Why not? Thank you so much for the donation. He says, your thoughts on expectations of Salah this season. What do you reckon, Dave?
Well, I mean, obviously, I don't think he can get 44 goals again this season, but he will get goals because that's the type of way he plays, and the way Liverpool play suits him. I'd say he'll get 30, maybe 30 plus, 31, 32 goals.
Yeah, it's hard to call because
that's the type of player he is. He'll just get those goals.
He will get the goals.
He gets a goal, Yeah,
he will.
It's just the way he plays,
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't put too much thought into it other than I noticed obviously he hasn't really scored yet. I think he got one goal though, right?
He did. He scored in the first game.
Yeah, he's got one goal. Mane's got 3.
Because,
So this is good. It's nice it's good for Sadio to get those goals in nice
Sean,
right now too.
It doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter.
Just for winning games. It doesn't care. I couldn't care less.
Me too. Games. Honestly, I don't. I still like the question though. Why is he getting timed out? Yeah, better not. It's not good to start telling Ahmad to shut up there, Liverpool fan 500. Anyways, sorry, a little bit of problem in the chat there. So my expectations for Salah, I don't have any numerical expectations. If I was to think, I think he'll get above 20 goals in the Premier, maybe a bit more. Could he go off again like last year? It's possible. It's more how is he going to play. I expect the same Salah from last year. Again, everything had to align for him to break that record, right? Everyone's aware of what he can do. They still got to cover Firmino and Mane, and the rest of whoever else pushes forward. I expect Salah to be class all the way, team player, work extremely hard, be deadly.
Yeah,
I don't really, honestly, I'm so confident in Salah, I don't even think about expectations for him.
It does,
you know what I mean?
There's no expectations on him because at the end of the day, once Liverpool win a game, it only becomes an expectation when you start losing and drawing games.
Yeah,
people go, well,
when you have to look up to something happening. Yeah.
No,
I agree. I agree.
You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, I agree. That's like, for me, expectations, it's more of a team thing. And we have all good players pretty much playing right now. There's a couple players, obviously, I watch where it's like, you better not screw up. That's really only my expectations is like, don't screw up, everybody. And I expect, again, like Dave was saying, we have an extremely strong spine. We have great role players, great bench players. We got lots of squad depth. Our starting 11 at its strongest is just a force to be reckoned with. So I expect us to, be in every match to win it, and probably we will win every match. Again, the whole invincible comment my dad made, I think that obviously that's like, everyone's going to say, oh no, don't say that, don't jinx it, don't whatever. But realistically, looking at how good we are,
Tommy Walker.
Man, we're smashing it. I know, we got to get into that. Tommy Walker with a donation there. Tommy Walker sending me £2. Thanks, brother. Tommy Walker, my number one donor all this time. Keeping the show going. Appreciate it. He hits us with another one. Tommy Walker, slam dunk, another donation.
Every little helps, baby.
It does, man. Honestly, it does. It really does. You put a lot of work into this thing. You don't always get much back from it. And it's nice to have people help us financially out. Again, we were talking about this yesterday, Dave. To put all the time into this and to make it a career is extremely hard to do.
Oh, it's very hard to do.
Especially with YouTube and all that stuff.
But you want to try to get a website. You want to try to get a website up and running, don't you?
I got to do it soon. I've got to learn how to build it, and then we're going to build our own LFC community forever. For whoever wants to support the show, I'm going to build my own community where you can support. We'll have 24/7 chat. We can have everyone go on mics all at the same time, not even when I'm live. Stuff that's bonus live streams, and we can just have chats when I'm there, when I'm not there. It'll be paid. Everyone should be well rounded and trusted, and there should be good order there, so we won't have any problems. Any problems, I will deal with them, but I think we're going to be good. So I will be creating that community, and that's a really good way to help the show when we build it, or when I build it. But stay tuned. I will definitely get you guys. I'll definitely be pushing it once I get it made. It's going to be necessary for me to keep doing the show like this, because I'm at a fork in the road where I've probably got the next 6 to 7 months off, and then either I need to get a job that's going to work with the schedule to do the show, which is not easy, especially over in North America, the time difference, or I'm going to have to make my website a thing. If I get about 500 people, then I'm pretty much set, and then we grow that number to 1,000. £2-3 a month, probably leaning towards £3 in the future if it's really good place and everyone's happy, and I think it's a fair price and it's affordable, and it'll make a lot for the show as well. then I've done it. So that's my goal for towards the end of the year. If I can do that, then there's not going to be anything stopping us from doing all sorts of different content and upgrading the show. But without that, I don't know what I'm going to do. So I'm really forced to make this happen, guys, and I really appreciate everyone's support if they want to join there. If not, there'll be content on YouTube as well. But this is really becoming like the movie UHF, where we got to save the station. I always like it. Have you ever seen the movie UHF, Dave?
No.
It's an 80s movie. It's one of the funniest movies of all time. But I always likened that movie to our show because it's a cheap cable show up against like the big networks, or a UHF station up against the big networks, and they actually end up being number one. And I've always reckoned our show to be like that, and then we did go number one with the reactions, as you guys have seen. So this is getting real. It's kind of playing into a thing where I have to make it happen. Anyways, who cares about that right now? I know a lot of you do, but I got to keep the show going and flowing. Tommy Walker sending me another donation via PayPal. Any bigger donations anyone wants to send, the PayPal's the best way to do it because YouTube will take a cut if you don't do it there. King Kada says hello. Nice name. Tommy Walker. King Kada. Shelly. We've got Kada. EB Tony Phillips. All right. So LFC Mane. What's up? I'm scrolling and seeing older comments now.
$20 sent to PayPal. Go get it, Tommy Walker.
Tommy Walker sending another huge donation. I really appreciate it, brother.
Wow.
B Football. Marcos. Sean, is John Moss the referee on our next game? He's referee versus Tottenham Hotspur 2-2. I know. Trust me, I know about John Moss. I don't know. We'll have to bang in a lot of goals anyways. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not seeing any other comments I want to mention till let's see what. I heard Sturridge got injured in his Subway advert. Matthew Burt. There you go.
I wouldn't be surprised with that one either.
Okay, Tony Stark. Lyon president Jean-Michel Aulas has said that Fekir is upset over the failed Liverpool transfer. Imagine he is ours in a transfer. Baby. Imagine he is our Fekir news. Yeah, I don't know what to make of it right now. Imagine he is ours in a transfer request in January. That would be boss. I don't. Apparently, isn't he cup tied, or did they take out the cup tied rule for the
cup? What do you mean cup tied?
For the Champions League.
No.
Is that rule out now, or are they not in it? I don't know.
No.
Someone commented about that.
No. If Leon would be in it, I'd say. But the problem is, they mightn't get to say the last 16 or whatever. So it's okay after the last 16. I think if you play in the group stage games, you can't. Or actually, that happened Coutinho last year, didn't it?
It did. Well, then they changed the rule though. They changed the rule because of that. So I don't think it's going to factor in. Apparently, you can't get cup tied anymore in those situations.
I didn't hear that one.
That's what I heard. Okay. Again, I don't research everything to a T.
Someone might know. Someone might send a message in if that's true. I'm not sure. Champions League cup tie situation. Because I know Coutinho couldn't play for Barca last year. Remember? Because he played for Liverpool in the group games.
So I remember that. Play. I remember that being a thing. But I heard they changed it. What else do we got here?
There is some issue with it. I know that.
But I really appreciate the donations, Tommy Walker, and why not? Again, expectations. All the players, I don't really. The thing is I don't really have any. I rate so many of our guys that high that it's really not even been a thought. It's more team expectations. Not to shoot down your question because it's still a good question. But it's I really feel so confident in most of our players that it's a collective kind of expectations. Really, the title's right there. It's there for the taking. We're going to see what happens. The rule has changed now, Edmund Power? Yeah, it changed. So you can't be cup tied anymore, I think.
Okay, is that's what's coming up there, is it?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure. I have to check that one out.
I heard it was changed, so I don't know. I'd have to take a look at it as well. Half of the news comes from my subscribers on this show. It's kind of a cool place to be because you can get a lot from people here. Tony Stark, the Gooch, Johnny Gooch, the man of the hour. No, Sadio Mane's the man of the hour.
Tony Stark is saying he would be cup tied. He'd be able to play in the English Cups, but not Champions League.
Yeah, I thought they had changed.
Yeah,
I thought that, but I heard it could be changed now. I don't know. What's our group stage matches? That's not even been established yet. Liverpool Fan 500. I don't think anything for Champions League is even. They have to do the draw for all that still. So
yeah.
Gotta go Anfield Lark. Good seeing you. Mane.
There's Johnny Gooch. Johnny Gooch with his unusual Sean's a mank.
What? See, the Gooch, man.
Get rid of him.
The Gooch. The Johnny Pooch. Being a little pooch.
But,
or this one, if he steals our ideas, Johnny Mooch. It's the Johnny Mooch.
The Mooch.
The Mooch. Mooch. Yeah.
The Mooch or the Gooch.
Exactly. Good seeing everybody here. Have a good one, Anfield Lark. Good seeing you, bro. Johnny Gooch. Hope he gets Celtic. Tony Phillips says, hope we get Madrid in the group stages so they feel the force of Anfield. Yeah, honestly, I'll take an easy group and then get through it. We had a good roll last one, man, last season too.
Well, you know the thing about Benfica. Benfica's have drawn 1-1 with who was it, that Greek side, and now they go into the second leg with the away goal, the Greek side. So if they can get past Benfica get knocked out, we get the pot 2. Although I don't really care who we get in the Champions League, but to be honest, I think we beat those teams.
You know what? Exactly. I do too. Just for pressure's sake, I'd rather have an easier group,
I think Johnny Gooch is actually talking to someone else because he says he hopes we get Celtic. So Celtic are knocked out. They're in the Europa League.
No, Johnny Gooch he's deliberately saying that. He's just being a gooch.
He's just being a fiddler, yeah.
Exactly.
Fiddler on the roof.
Let's see here. We got what was it? Shelley's heading out, or imagine he already bought a house in Liverpool. What? I don't know what we're talking about. I missed a lot of these comments, but I would love to go to Liverpool. I'd love to own a house there one day. That's definitely a goal of mine. Matthew Burt, you should do a vlog match at Anfield one day. I should. It'd be all right.
Yeah, that's.
But our reactions at home, we get more attention and more excitement and engagement from everyone loves our reactions. So what would I do if I went to Anfield? I'd have to film.
You could have a reaction.
I can't use a stick or anything like that, or they'll destroy me over there because they don't like anyone filming. If you have a cell phone, you're all of a sudden you're like you're a tourist, right? So I don't care what anyone says. I got a show to do, so everyone can stick it. If I'm in Anfield, I got business to attend to, baby. So, but obviously I want to watch the match. I'd probably just live stream from my phone if I went there, and then cut it into bits after. Sean will move into John Lennon's old house. I hear it's empty. Johnny Gooch never ceases to amaze me with the comments. So, what were you saying there, Dave? Sorry.
No, defo. I mean, as you know, I haven't been to Anfield either, and you haven't been.
You've never been, I know.
It'd be a lot easier for me to get over than it would for you. I mean, I'm only in Dublin.
I mean, I got to spend a lot to get there. Me, it's probably $3,000 or $4,000 to do it. To do it good is what I mean. So, well, it'll happen. One day I'll get there. Labian McCallum says, just can't wait for the group stages. Don't care who we face. This is our UCL time since 2005. Love Liverpool. You never walk alone. Good comment.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying. I'm just saying. The situation is if Benfica get knocked out, we get a pot 2, which obviously makes it easier because you win as a seed and you get 2 lower teams. You're nearly automatically through. Whereas
that would be great. Then. Good comment.
Benfica do go through. Well, then that means we're pot 3, which means we'll get 2 teams higher coefficient than us, which will be 2 decent teams, which makes it a bit harder. But to be honest, we'd be probably favourites in the bloody group either way you look at it.
We're definitely. It's not even that. It's just obviously we're favorites in any group, but
it just makes it easier.
It just makes it easier, and you know what? This is the problem: is that you can be in a more difficult group and say, "Oh yeah, we can smash these guys. We can smash these guys," but all it takes is one bad game at the wrong time, and now there's pressure. So I think we'll be all right, and we'll probably get a pretty easy group. I hope. But I get the whole, I don't care who we play, I get all that. But, why wouldn't you want an easier group in the group stages? To me, it's just logic. Big Red Bear Australian. Get in there. What's going on? Abby, Tony Phillips, Johnny Gooch. 1,000 euros for transport, 3,000 for bar tabs. Doing it right in Liverpool. Yeah. No, it's just everything. If I go, I want to go for a month. If I go to Liverpool, I'm gonna try to go there for like a month or something. But I don't know. Well, we could stay at a few people's places. We have relatives there as well, not in Liverpool, but people have offered us all sorts of things. That would be the dream. I want to film in a pub over there too, because I got to be mindful of the show too on top of it. So
Well, then if you're away for a month, it wouldn't be a good idea, would it?
It would if I could get
even a week
reaction
footage. Do the job. A week could do a job.
Why not sending another $2 donation? Thank you guys for the reply. Thank you, man. I appreciate it for the donation as well. Reds are lethal this season. Yeah, man, you got that right. Listen, I don't want to jinx anything, but we look rather unstoppable and unbeatable so far. And it's early, but you're right, bro. Like, look at the pieces we have now.
The stars are aligning.
Johnny Gooch says, listening to your voice is greater than sex. Wow. What are you doing over there, Gooch? Don't tell us. Don't answer that question. Don't answer that question.
What I'm worried about, baby.
Tony Stark, I've been to Anfield in a long time. Last game was Arsenal when Suarez and Sturridge ripped them a new one. Interesting. If I lived there, man, I'd love to go. One day I'll get in there. I don't know how many years it's going to take, but I will work my way over there and eventually hopefully have a place to live there too and live here and there.
Wow.
Which would be next level for the show as well.
Live the dream, baby.
You got to live the dream. You can't just talk it. You got to walk it and then fly. So good seeing everybody here. We can keep the stream going. I did want to get Nerdboy Karim on. If he jumps back in, if I could Skype him.
Listen, I got to go in about 2 or 3 minutes. So if you want to Skype him or get him in,
I'll send him a message there. You keep going, and then once you're done,
No
then
panic.
no panic. We can switch it up. But I really appreciate you taking your time.
No problem, buddy. No problem. All good.
And again, thanks again to Mr. Why Not. Why not send us a donation? Thank you. $2 donations. Much love, man. Brother, thank you so much. And Tommy Walker is always really helping out with the show.
Where is Johnny Gooch from? He's
in Canada. He's in Canada.
Oh, he's Canadian?
Yeah, he's from Calgary.
All right.
Yeah, so he says. He's a character.
Caligari.
Yeah, Cali. Remember that? We were talking about Calgary.
Caligari.
When Clavin going to Cagliari. I think Calgary.
Johnny Gooch. It sounds real English, sort of like a UK name. I didn't think he was Canadian at all. Unless it's just a fake name.
No, I think he is. He trolls a lot, though. It's hard to know what he's doing or saying half the time.
Yeah, he could be a secret Manchester United fan.
He is. He's a United fan. He's calling me a mank.
Yeah, he's
Johnny
a
Gooch.
fan, yeah.
So.
But but if you want to get Nerdboy in for the last few minutes.
Yeah, he just sent me a message. I think he's busy right now, so I just told him, yeah, that's cool. So if he comes, if he's around or anyone really. We can. Again, it's late night, so not too many people are watching. But
if you want to do, there's no panic, Sean, sir. We have a big weekend ahead, as you say, you're doing the live stream for the Brighton game as well with your dad, aren't you?
Yeah, we're going to do a whole bunch of streaming on match day as always. Johnny Gooch says, yeah, thanks, Dave. You made me tingly this stream. Johnny Gooch. Johnny Gooch. He's violating my guests on my show.
He's violating my stream.
Yeah, you violated the stream again, Gooch. Michael Dunn's got his own YouTube channel. There you go. Push it.
What?
Michael Dunn has a YouTube channel? I want to see it now.
I didn't know that. What's the name of it?
It's probably called The Dunn Report. Michael Dunn.
We're doing.
I'm going to it right now. He does have a channel. No uploads, though. So, that's all right. Okay, there you go.
You're done. You're done, baby.
So everything's pretty good on our end right now. I'll see what else we got for comments. Again, thanks again, Tommy Walker. Sean, if we win the league, I'll pay you and your dad's ticket. Oh, no. Yeah.
Wow.
I want to get over there if we win the league too. I'd love to be there for it.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say to you. You want to get over this season, really. I mean, you don't want to. You want to try to get over this season.
I'm aiming. My goal is to get there by April. Unless we're even crazier to win the league. I'm sure people will look at it as a glory hunting move. I really don't care what people think. I don't even have the cash barely to go anywhere right now. I've never seen the club play, so what better time than to go when it's
April,
we're about
May.
to win the title?
Well, April would be the time where you're either going to win something or you're not. I mean, you have to be in a position to win something in April.
I'd have to save up for it too. I just don't have the cash for it. So I'm going to build the website, and hopefully that turns into something really good, and then I'm set. Let's see here. Johnny Gooch, Michael Dunn, Owen McKeever, Big Red Bear Australian. I have Mike Gravy. I have a channel, hashtag not promoting it. That's all good.
I love it.
I'm all good with that. So, yeah, good seeing everybody here. Big Red Bear said that Palace, he thought Palace was going to be tough, just like Dave did. We got through it, though. It was a good, hard-fought win. And Edmund Power's going to the Ireland, or he's going to the Brighton game. Who? Nice. He's an Irish subscriber.
Who is?
Edmund Power.
Edmund Power. It's an Irish name. Power, all right.
Power, man.
But a lot of Irish go over to Liverpool. Well, go out to all the Premier League games, even some of my mates go to Championship games. I have a friend who's a Coventry fan, and like Leeds and Aston Villa.
And they go to those? Yeah, wow.
They go to those games, yeah.
Owen McKeever, if we win the league, you have to come to the bus greeting in Liverpool. I'd have to be there for that. I'm going to Derby in December, Man United or Everton. Cool.
Wow, it's hard to get a ticket for Everton or Man United games.
Yeah, for me, I wouldn't be able to get a ticket at all. So someone would have to. People have offered season tickets to us. I don't even care as long as I'm in Liverpool for the time. I want to try to film in some pubs, so I'd have to work it out. Tommy Walker offering me a place to stay. Awesome, brother. I appreciate it, man. We're going to work it out. I will get over there one day.
We'll get you sorted.
Sean, if Liverpool win their next 3 games, you need to drink gravy on air. I'll drink a small cup of gravy, sure.
Yeah,
I'll do gravy shots.
But the gravy with bubbles in it, is that what he's on about?
He's talking because we talk about Big Sam drinking gravy all the time.
Oh
my dad having a bit of gravy. Just jokes.
Get on the gravy train,
knows
baby.
The gravy train, exactly. No one knows what we're talking about. So, anyway, we could keep going on. Again, Sadio Mane, the Sadio Mane Appreciation live stream, had to be done. Well overdue. Super Stokes. So I'm Irish. Come on, Liverpool, get in there.
Go get it, baby.
So yeah, Sadio Mane, extremely brilliant player. Extremely vital to have him at the club. He's going to sign a new contract. Hopefully a good 5-year banger of a contract. And we're going into dynasty mode. We had already hit it. We should have won the Champions League final. But it's all, like Dave says, it's all aligning for us to win the title this year. And we could have a good run in the Champions League and win that too, as well as 2 other cup competitions.
Well, now that would be a dream. That'd be some double.
I mean, the double, man.
That'd be the double of all doubles.
It's definitely possible with this squad. The league is going to be so hard. But again, if City drops points and we're rolling, we're going to take it. So we'll hold out hope for that.
You need City to be like a bad barman on a Saturday night, dropping points all over the place. That's what you need, baby. But that's what you need, you know?
Exactly, brother.
Slippy hands, you know?
Yeah, man. So let's see here. I
didn't think you'd get that joke, actually.
Well, the slippy hands ones I didn't. I don't think I got it either, but I got the other one.
Okay.
Let's see here. Big Red Bear from Swindon. Nice. I got to get over to England, man.
Big time.
You know? And Michael Dunn, you're going over there too? Awesome. Everybody send me your footage so I can upload stuff. It helps.
Yeah.
I wish I had my own setup there, to be honest with you. I'm really missing out on that. But I think we do a pretty good job with the show for what we got, you know? And I got my dad, so what more do I need?
What more do you want?
And you calling in the Bear.
The Bear.
I got the Bear, the Shack Master, Nerd Boy Karim, Jamie Butterworth as well. I got everybody. Wait, Sean, any news on that Irish fan who was attacked? Sean Cox.
Sean Cox.
I don't know any news. All I know is he was woken up out of his
hospital anyway.
He's still in hospital. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but,
he had apparently woke up though.
Coma, but he woke up out of coma, but he's still
very sensitive.
As far as I know. Oh yeah, he'll be in for a while. In the hospital.
Yeah, they're looking after him.
The hospital's only about 5 kilometers, 5 miles away from me.
Get out of here.
Oh yeah, it's I'm on north side of Dublin, so it's Beaumont Hospital. I think he's in, so it's not far away, you know.
Okay. Well, we wish him all the best in his family, and so far it's heading in the right direction. It's going to take a lot of time, and hopefully everything's going to go well with Sean Cox and his family. I have high hopes.
Yeah.
Again, when you get induced, they put him into a coma. It's hard. Brain injuries are very tough. Certain parts are damaged, and you can't come out of it. So
yeah, I mean, poor.
Yeah, no, exactly. The poor family, poor guy, everything.
Jesus, nightmare.
All the fans really stepped up tremendously by donating as well. Thank you to everybody who donated.
Yeah, the club,
everybody.
I think Klopp met the family when he was over in Dublin at the.
Yeah, I think he did.
Met the family. Yeah,
I think he did.
I heard that anyway. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
No, I would expect that from Klopp for sure. So we're still waiting. Good question. We're still waiting to hear anything that's the latest on Sean Cox as well. But yeah, it sounds like it's gonna take a bit of a more of a fight in time, and hopefully he'll be all right.
Yeah,
he'll be back to as close as he can to 100% again. Maybe even 100%. Who knows, right?
Let's win the league for Sean Cox.
Man, we got to do it.
That's the way to go, baby.
Exactly. So yeah, good comment, good question. Thanks again for asking that. I want to read a few other ones. Super Stokes, what's going on? Brig Australian Red Bear. Libyan Callie McCallum says,
wow.
My mate, just loving the way you celebrate when we score. Thanks. I appreciate it. Can't get enough of watching your YouTube channel. You'll never walk alone, mate. Awesome. We're trying to do a good show here. It's not as easy as you think. You put more work into this thing, and you don't usually get the results that would warrant, all that work. And it's a tough game doing this. To be honest with you guys, a lot of the match day stuff, I do so much work. Not only live streams, but I got to edit as well. So I'm always trying to make the best videos for you guys when I edit and take my time with things. And I really appreciate that everyone loves the reactions. They're a lot of fun. That's easy. That's just, the hard thing is editing that stuff. Everything else is just natural. So, again, thanks for that comment. That really means a lot, man. I'll try to keep the content banging, as always. Hardeep Mangat says, the fact that you're abroad is your USP. I don't know what he means.
Where's that?
Yeah, I think he means that...
you're away from it.
That's our thing.
It's a different point of view, and stuff.
I guess so.
I think I was saying that to you the other day. Remember?
Even if I was at Liverpool, I'd still say what I think. I'll never not say what I think. There is stuff off air where I won't get into certain things because I know, but that's some of the best stuff too. I'll talk. Me and my dad off air is even crazier.
I think Johnny Gooch, you're a bit out of line saying that point there. Did you read that thing? He says should sign Sean Cox in a 1-minute contract. I don't know what the hell he means by that.
You know what? Johnny Gooch just comes up with the weirdest things.
That's just silly now. That's silly.
Yeah. Well, that's just it's kind of weird. I don't think he meant anything bad by it. It's just a weird comment. Johnny Gooch always has weird stuff on the show. You see his next one about this channel would put, it would put him out of business. I don't even want to talk about that, but. Keep up the good work. Thanks, man. I know. Michael Dunn, your show is brilliant. Everyone's giving us props right now, so of course I'm reading those comments. There's not many other ones right now, right? We don't get the featuring that we deserve in the YouTube community, unfortunately. So I've got to work and build that up somehow. Michael Dunn, your show is brilliant. Sean, I have huge respect for you and Dad. I love your reaction videos, bro. Keep up your good work. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. And to everyone who does comments, I don't have time to get back to all of them. So I'm sorry. I'll try to get back every now and then. Usually once it's a couple of days after those reaction videos and you've got 60 comments, just think to do a good reply to one comment will take 2 to 5 minutes, right? So multiply that by, there's an hour just on comments if I was to do it. I will try to get back into comments more. Some of the smaller videos or less view ones. If I'm around, I get into all of them right there. But it's very hard doing the comment thing. We're live. We interact with our, with our audience more than any channel, I think. It's a shame because we were really rolling when we got featured more, and we just don't. They just kind of want to. YouTube has a different way of doing this. So I do apologize for whoever's not getting notifications. We're not getting recommended in a lot of things. That's just the way they do that with all channels as well. They pump you up, then they drop you. They want to see how you react, and it's all good. I really don't care. I mean, I care, but you can't worry about things that are beyond your control. I just got to do everything right for the show, and we're building our own community away from YouTube as well, so it'll be great. Let's see here. Big Red Bear, Australian. Sean, I do a sports show. I haven't been uploading, but I've been doing a talk sports show, and we talk about sports. I see how your team's going to do transfers. I think that's a good idea. Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna do we have another donation? I think we have another donation, or feeling a little selfish after Mane getting the 10. Why not with another donation? Why not send us a donation? I love it. Thank you so much. Feeling Mane is a little selfish after getting number 10. Mane's not selfish. My dad used to say silly things like that. Yeah, he could have passed Salah the ball open one time. Salah could have done that before too. No, Mane's not selfish, and I want to see Sadio Mane tear it up, and sometimes I want him to be a little selfish and put in those goals. He's a team player. And I'm not really worried about any of that stuff. And him getting number 10 that's just a really nice nod for him being a number 10 as well.
It gives him the confidence as well. It just gives you confidence. 10 is an iconic number at Liverpool. At most teams, 10 is Pele, and what was it? Maradona all wore 10. 10 is the iconic centre forward sort of number.
Thank you for the donation, but I don't think he's getting selfish at all. And we want him to get those goals. Hey, if you can put it in the net, it's not selfish, right? So, Tommy Walker, £2 donation. Thank you again. You guys are really helping out with the donations. Listen, we don't make any money doing this on YouTube practically when our views are low. I'll tell you guys straight up, okay? Like right now, and you can all check out our stats on Social Blade if you want. These stats are not to a T. They do change a lot, but it's basically based on your views, right? Is how it works. We make, I don't have any problems telling you guys, right now we make about $14 to $16 a month off YouTube. That's it. So the donations are really helping out. On a big month, when we had the near 200,000 views on the Salah video, we made about $140 that month. With donations, I think it was like $180. So, even on our big month, we barely make a day's wage, We make
crazy, isn't it?
What I make a month is what you guys make an hour at your jobs doing this work on YouTube. So that I hope that makes people realize how much I got to do, and how much I've done when I had my job. I did lose my job unfairly, but it is fortunate because it gives me the time, and I get finances from other things right now. So I really got to build this thing as a career. Johnny Gooch sending me a donation. The Gooch, not being a mooch. Sending me $2.79. Everyone else is doing it. What could go wrong? Johnny Gooch.
I like the $2.79. That's a good one.
It's good, man. He's making up for that Canadian currency being low. So, all Canadian donations. Put a little Gooch on there. Put that 79 cents in there. Why not? I appreciate it, Johnny Gooch. Thanks, man. So we do a lot of I'm not trying to get into the money thing too much, but I'm being very transparent with what we do here. Listen, let's say I wanted to make $3,000 a month off YouTube, I need 10 million views to do that a month. Not easy
10 million views.
Not easy to get that. YouTube will not feature us everywhere anyways. Our streams are
ridiculous.
There's a lot of competition out there for those spots, and that's fine. Even with those spots, we wouldn't be making that much money anyways. They just don't pay a lot. The advertisers in YouTube really did a number on the creators. When Adpocalypse happened, there's people that literally lost their careers because of that thing. So me, I was not big at the time anyway, so I didn't feel the brunt of it. But I can tell you, again, if I'm doing 50 to 60 live streams a month, or editing thumbnails, editing videos, and this takes hours sometimes, guys. Match day, I do about 4 hours coverage. Then I edit a reaction video on a big match day, like our first match against West Ham. It was about an 8-hour process for me. Okay, the revenue for that day was probably about $4. Okay, guys, so
Jesus, you wouldn't even get a pint of beer for that.
you see what I'm saying? Like, I hope everyone appreciates the work I do, and when we do talk about finances or building my own channel, if that rubs people the wrong way and they don't get it, they're the ones with the money problem. They're the ones who have a reality check problem. So I could care less, man. I do a good show. I work very hard. I got a lot of great people that help and support and contribute to the show. At the end of the day, time, money, labor, they all go together, and I put a lot in. And now I've got to figure out what to do because of my job situation. I believe it happened at the right time, and I got to create a community. So if you build it, they will come, and everyone's welcome. Get in there.
Well said.
Yeah, there'll be light rules on the website when I build it. You know, I don't like to censor people, but again, it's hard when you got everyone coming together with different beliefs. That's the thing I love about this show, is we can have people from all different walks of life, which are normally divisive a lot of the times, and instead we all come together. So I want to keep that tone with this show. I stay away from certain topics because I know not everyone's going to agree on it, so I expect the same for my audience and everything. Hardeep says start a GoFundMe page. I'm definitely not starting a GoFundMe page. I actually don't like GoFundMe. I only pushed the Sean Cox one because it was for him and his family. Otherwise, I'd have nothing to do with GoFundMe. I don't like them. They discriminated against, I'll say straight up, they discriminated against Christians over something that's wrong, and I'll never forget that. But for Sean Cox, I did push the GoFundMe page. I'll never have anything to do with GoFundMe personally. For the website, people have already donated. The website's pretty much paid for right now, I think. I already paid for it a while ago, and we did have enough donations as well where I've been able to use that. So
we gotta get you. The main thing as well is we gotta get you out to Anfield, because if you get you out to Anfield, we can do live shows.
We can do everything there. I know that does take money as well.
That's the main thing. Well, that does take money big time.
It does take a lot of money. We'll get there. I got to build that website. It's not going to cost me too much. A new camera. There is other things to spend on, lighting, new camera. I have mics. It's more. I really more need time and knowledge, time and knowledge to do this. So we'll get there. I don't want to bore everybody about this. We'll keep with the Liverpool stuff again. Hats off to Sadio Mane, the legend. Go get it. Super Mane himself going to sign a huge contract, and this is the Sadio Mane appreciation stream. It's also Liverpool Football Talk fans and subscribers appreciation stream. I appreciate everybody hanging in there with me. Hardeep Mangat, thanks though. I appreciate the comments. They're good ideas. Tommy Walker, if you want to ever come over and get a job, but the money is great. Yeah, I'm not going to move to Liverpool permanently. I love where I live too. I love the spot, so I'm kind of used to my area. Let's see here. Michael Dunn, thank you. Doing brilliant work. Thanks, man. Narek Sakayan, Nano. I missed this. Yeah, you guys, it's all right, man. Miss you, Sean. Been busy with work, brother. Always try to catch something. I know, it's hard. I was trying to tell, this is the other thing, now that we're well into the show, now we can talk more a bit about this. Dave was saying, what else can you do for the show to get people to watch and all this? I told Dave, I said, listen, Dave, even if they feature us like crazy, even for even for Red Men TV, and they're even in with Klopp and getting great content and all that. Crazy. Even for them, they're not. You can only get so many views with Liverpool, and you get. There's a big following. People will come in for the big moments. Even diehard Liverpool fans, they have to work jobs. They're busy. There's so many Liverpool channels to watch. There's so many things to watch, right? So, we are limited quite a lot to our audience, but people love our reactions. And if I'm going to try to push that as more, and I will try to get more subscribers with some ads I'm going to do. That's basically the only legit way you can do it. So I will try to do something like that. But I was telling Dave that because of what we do, it's a lot harder to get views and go viral, right? So what that means is, you don't have the revenue to sustain the show. Like if I had a family and I really needed to work right now, I wouldn't be able to do it. I'm in a point where I can do it right now, but the walls are closing in on me in the next probably 8 months I've got to really try to make this a career. So I'm going to go for it. If it doesn't happen, the show will be there and I'll still do it, but I'm going to miss a lot of things too, right? And I won't be able to do the same coverage.
You'll miss an opportunity. You've got to take the opportunity, baby.
I got to, exactly. Narek Sakayan, this is the best channel for Liverpool. Thanks, man. Because it's honest and it's raw and it's effing original. We are. We're very we're very raw and original, and I know YouTube doesn't always like that either. They don't like a woke audience. I try to avoid a lot of stuff in this because I realize it's Liverpool. If it was just me totally unhinged, I was telling Dave I could make other channels for other things and make it blow up like crazy and be huge, but I don't have the time. I love doing this. This is what I'm meant to do. I know I'm meant to do this channel. I'll never give up on this channel. But this is where the rubber meets the road now, and I've got to turn it into something. So I will, and hopefully it'll work out. Owen McKeever, did the Sky ad thing help you out? It did. Financially, we got a little bit from it. And people get to see us, and it kind of adds a little more cred to your channel, where people are like, "Wow, okay, these guys are in with
but it was good exposure. It was good exposure.
Big exposure. And they'll still be running that thing. Probably for another couple weeks. The agreement was for about 6 weeks, so I can't get into the agreement details, but so it's still going to run for a while. It's definitely helping us out. And sorry I haven't got back to everyone's comments. I'm going to try to, but I just don't have the time always to do it. Ekrem Abbas, hey man, your channel is very different in a good way by interaction between people. Great job, man. It is. I could sit here and talk and do a radio show or a video podcast show, and Dave and I can interview each other all the time, but I love getting into the comments with people, and it's a shame because our audience retention went up and YouTube just basically stopped featuring us where we should be and pushed a few other channels, and that's cool that they got their push, but we really got hurt in that process, and I think they realized that I was getting into reading the comments so much that I wouldn't even have to do a show or plan everything. So I kind of, it does make you think though. I did say to myself, you know what, I am reading all the comments too much. I do need to go back to doing a show again, not just reading comments. So I'm doing both now. And I think we got a good balance to the show where we can get into it. We've talked an hour about all sorts of things, especially Sadio Mane. And now it's just bonus stuff we're into and just, more interaction. But I really appreciate the love, the support, the comments, the questions. Press the gas while the circle is hot. Go ahead.
It's always good to mix it up as well, Sean. Mix it up, bit of different things. What's relevant, what's not relevant, that type of stuff, and just throw in even funny remarks and stuff. It's always good just to, like, as if you're in a pub and having a few drinks with your mates and you're having a chat.
That's how I am when I do this.
That can be good. Yeah, exactly. That's.
I try to do a little bit of everything on this show. Liverpool fan 500. What if someone super chatted you £500 or dollars? I'd tell them to send it to my PayPal because YouTube would get half of that, man. So
they get 50%.
They get 45% of every ad revenue donation. I don't like that. That's why I put my PayPal account in there. The main reason why I created the PayPal is because YouTube was demonetizing people, and I thought, you know what, you bastards, like, I get it. They were trying to say because of the advertisers, but the way they were doing it, they were literally just trashing everyone, and it was such a bad system. And I think they've got rid of most of it now. I don't really have problems every now and they get back to it. I'm trying to see it from their point of view, but when you've got a lot of bad experiences, I don't know, man. I don't like to get into it anymore. I'm trying to focus on just doing the content now. But yeah, £500 would be great. Send it to the PayPal though. Don't send it to YouTube. Send them the £2 donation.
Absolutely.
But we work really hard here. I've done what I could. I'll keep going strong, keep living the dream, always be there live for match day. Narek Sakai and Nano, good seeing you, man. Ekrem Abbas, thanks for the compliment and the comments about the channel. Johnny Gooch, crazy as always, loving it. Owen McKeever, good seeing you as well. Shout out to you, my man. If you go to the latest David Maddock tweet, I think there's a good topic to talk about. Yeah, what is it? Just tell us, because I'm live right now. And maybe we can get in there. Narek Sakai and Keita scoring this weekend? We'll see.
That's what I'm hoping.
The thing is Keita doesn't even have to score.
No.
We're that stacked.
He had one or two good chances against Palace.
He's going to definitely score here and there.
He will.
I can't believe how good he is with the ball. His ability to read the game and his ball control is off the charts.
I can't believe how good he is without the ball.
That's what I mean. Yeah, like everything. When he's got the ball, when he does his transitioning, he doesn't get scared. He doesn't flinch. Liverpool fan 500. If I won 5 million on the lottery, I'd donate 100K. There you go. I appreciate it.
I'll hold you to that.
Yeah, he's not gonna. If you won the lottery, if anyone ever wins the lottery, just say no to everybody. No, because you're gonna. Trust me, you'll blow it and you'll be a bum in 5 years.
Yeah.
That happens to people. They win it, or celebrities. I think even Tyson went into debt. And one of the worst ones was Anton Walker from the Celtics. He was a loaded basketball player. This guy probably had 100 mil to his name. And someone got him into real estate. And the problem with real estate is people overextend, and and he invested right before the housing crisis. So you got this. He leveraged himself and got destroyed. You know what it is too? You get people around you that are like vultures.
It's not even the person themselves. It's bad influences.
Bad influences, and then you as a person trust them. Yeah. If you ever
vampires,
they are. If you ever get that kind of cash, guys, put it in the bank, put it into guaranteed investments, and just sit on it. Don't even tell anyone. And then it's hard.
Live off
the interest. And if you know how to trade stocks, put it in a good stock and just sit on it. Don't even try to day trade or nothing. Just sit. Other than that, you're going to blow your money. So anyway, so I've talked a lot about different things here. It is the Sadio Mane appreciation live stream. Any good Mane moments, feel free to share them. Let's see, what else we got? Super Jumping Jack, good videos, lads. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Carlton Cole has declared himself bankrupt.
Who?
I don't know. He's like a player from like way back, apparently. There's a lot of guys I don't even know who they are. That will provide funds to compete with City. Still the play. Oh, man, you guys are funny. Owen McKeever's comment. That's what he's talking about.
Oh, okay.
Liverpool owners have been very clear. No sale of the club on any teams. No full sale of club on any teams. Terms. They do want a minority investment like City's deal with China. Yeah, they'd be foolish to sell the club, especially after all the work that it's taken to get the club to this level. Yeah. I would never sell the club, man. So, Gerard LFC, who expects to be the next star of the game? I wouldn't be surprised if it's Mane again. The Sadio Mane tier. I think honestly, it's a team thing too. We're looking at. I expect everyone to be solid. I don't want to be negative, but it's almost like who do you expect won't be solid is really the thing I'm thinking of.
It's a 3-0 all day.
We should be pretty good. No offense to Brighton, but we got to brighten up our day, as Dave Traynor says, the legend, the Shack man.
It'll brighten up the day, all right.
Yeah, so we'll get those 3 points. Who's gonna steal? I think Sadio Mane 2 goals again. Maybe Salah gets one as possibly. Well. There's your 3, or Firmino. See, if Firmino's quiet, the thing is Firmino can be quiet every game, and we're just as lethal, right? Yeah. So it's the way the game's gonna play. It's not about always. Oh, he didn't score. Oh, he's. It's like when everyone was saying Mane, his form. Oh, his form. Sometimes it's just the way the game's going, right? And the flow. I'm not saying that there's no merit to someone being out of form sometimes, but Firmino's a good example of, you could say, oh, he's done nothing. He's barely touched the ball. And he hasn't looked great. And he did kind of lose the ball here and there. But he does all these other things, and he lures the defenders to have to watch him, right? So
drags defenders here and there.
Firmino doesn't have to score if Mane just put in 2.
No, that's what I said. It doesn't matter.
Mane doesn't have to score all the time if Salah and Firmino just did.
Yeah.
And they went off last year, right? So I don't get into – I try not to overanalyze the players too much. As long as we're winning and they're in the places they need to be, then we're good. It's
a personal thing. If you're a striker or a forward player, you want to score every game. I mean, you want to.
Well, that's the other thing too.
You probably feel, I didn't play well today because I didn't score, even though we won 4-0 or something.
Yeah.
But I didn't play well. I didn't make a goal, assist, or I didn't score. So that's a natural thing. That's natural.
It is. We got another donation. Why not? $2 again. Very honest answers to my 2 questions. Thank you. Keep it real. I always try to be honest with every question. and give you guys what I really think.
Whether you get money, you'd be honest whether you get money or not.
Money or not? No, it is. Yeah, honestly,
so it doesn't make any difference. Yeah.
No, it does, and it doesn't. I mean, and I appreciate all the donations and everyone's comment. Just being here really helps the show, guys. It gives us more interaction. It gives us more ideas live. I don't really do any prep. You got to go, brother. So
I got to go now any second. So I'll just say thanks for letting me on, and thanks to everybody who contributes to the show and stuff. And I shall talk to you again, my friend, tomorrow maybe before you do your stream on Saturday.
We'll do a starting 11. We'll do a starting 11 match build up tomorrow, and there'll be a presser as well. Yeah. So I'll try to go live after the presser. I don't know. Maybe I'll do some bonus videos tomorrow. I've been out of it. I needed some rest after the Palace game. And well done, Dave. Hats off to Dave. Go get it. The Shack man, the legend.
Problem, and I'll send you one or two videos having them anyway.
Oh, please do, man. I finally got the one you were talking about a few days ago, the spine one. I didn't get it up. It's not that I didn't have the spine to put it up. I did.
It's up now.
I know. I uploaded it right before I went live. I had it finally set, so I do appreciate all your bonus videos, man. Honestly, class all the way, brother.
My friend. No problem. I shall talk to you tomorrow.
We will. Keep in touch, brother. We'll talk to you tomorrow, okay?
I will. Take care. Bye-bye.
Take care. God bless you, brother. Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. So good having Dave call in, man. He honestly, not off air, but now that he's gone as well, Dave really helped me out. I was going through a really tough time a couple weeks ago. All these things were seeming to go wrong or difficult moments. And sometimes you need a good brother like Dave to just come in and just shake your whole life up. And he really kind of got my head out of the sand on a lot of things. So I really appreciate you, Dave. God bless you, man. Thanks. And you're helping out so much with the show on top of all that too. Gerard, LFC, I'm a Liverpool fan of Saudi Arabia. My greetings to you. Get in there. What's going on? Gerard, LFC. Thanks, man. Thanks for the greetings. Greetings from Canada, Johnny Gooch. There's some other good comments I wanted to read, as well as thanks again, Why Not, for the donations. I appreciate it, man. Everything, the comments, the donations, the love, the support. You guys have all been really good, and I appreciate it. Johnny Gooch, congrats, Sean. Why not just buy you a teen burger? There's different sizes at A&W. Teen is like the small burger. They're good. They're not bad. Brian Mahan, go get it, Sean. Sorry, everyone, I'm a bit late to these comments here. I've got to read Tommy Walker's comment in a second. I didn't get the chance to read that one. Blazy, Firmino is a very unselfish player. He allows Mane and Slot to free roam because of the way he plays. Exactly. If they have to guard Firmino in the center, it's not his fault. And he rarely got touches in the Palace game. And the same, I think, with Brighton. And sometimes, here's the other thing, guys. If you're not getting touches of the ball in the game, when you finally do get your touch, it's almost like you've over-anticipated that moment, so you might mess up a little bit. Firmino did seem a little bit shaky when that was happening, and I knew it was going to happen. I'm like, he's not had any touches. I bet you he'll lose the ball. Hey, you get pressure in the wrong spot, and it did happen a few times. But I look at that more as a match thing, to be honest with you. Sorry, we have a weed whacker in the background. If you guys are hearing that, I do apologize. Let's read Tommy Walker's comment here. I'll be phoning up soon in the ratings, telling it like it is. We'll slay all religions and belief and convert everyone to the Liverpool way. Yeah, so we're going to try to avoid certain topics, that's for sure. But yeah, call in sometime, man, and you can do any player ratings. I got to get my show to the next level with I got to get some headsets for my dad and I, cameras ready. We're a little bit sketchy in the post-match. I'd rather just keep it going as one stream. I know everyone would prefer that as well, so give me a bit of time. I will fix everything for that. RGB Gaming, what's up? Tommy Walker. Johnny Gooch. Blazy's predicting 4-0 against Brighton. 2 Salah, Mane, and Firmino. There we go. Is that Dad? Is Dad outside doing the weed whacking? Get the bear. I think it is. It's my neighbor. Frick, I hate that. It's gonna ruin the you're gonna hear that sound right now. It's still daytime over here. So anyway, sorry about that, guys. Let me see my not my mic there. I don't think we're going to have any more callers. I might have, but we couldn't balance it. So if anyone is on Skype, now is your chance to get in there. Because I have my Skype open right now. So I'll give it a bit of time. If not, we'll just keep going like this anyways. Do I have a Twitter account? Yes, I do. Here's my Twitter. Oh, man. No one else does this. There you go. Maybe a 5-0 with Robertson. Nice. Blazy, good call. I'm feeling a smashing against Brighton as well. So, is your face your picture profile? No. My picture profile is my avatar pic that you're looking at in the chat right now. Johnny Gooch, always with the crazy comments. You got to call in someday. He is weird, but it's funny. What else does he got here? Brian Mayan, these are older comments now. Blazy as well. Good seeing you. Liverpool fan 500. Tommy Walker. Good night, Sean. Keep believing, mate. You'll get there. I'm sure of it. Thanks, brother. We've had some really good people, especially Tommy Walker, encouraged me a lot. Jamie Butterworth as well. Nerdboy Karim, Dave Trainer, all of you guys really helped me out. Not just with donations and comments, but just personally giving me encouragement. It really means a lot. So get in there. Liverpool fan 500. Can I be a mod? No, I'm not going to be adding many mods. No, it just doesn't work out giving out mod ships to everybody. I had to get rid of them for a lot of people, and I think some people got mad about it. There's a few people I took away mod powers from that never came back since, and someone screwed my channel up. I gave it to an imposter, and I trusted this person thinking that they were a legit viewer, and they blocked about 80 to 100 people, or at least 50 of my own subscribers got blocked, ruined everything. Had to go on and block all of them, and there's probably still one or two that I haven't found in there. I may have found the person who did it, and I would love to sue them just to really, you know what, you want to do that to my channel and make it it really screwed my show up. I haven't seen these people in a while, and people were mad because they were mods. I took away all my new mods, so I had only mods I knew from years ago, and some people didn't like that, and it really hurt my channel when they did it. So I hope those trolls are happy, because I could definitely find a way of getting back at them. I'm pretty sure that I would have a legal case against them for doing that too. So I did the other day. I literally found out. I think it was a woman, someone who had it was a female account, and I definitely want to have a go and say, you want to do that to my show? Fine, but we'll see. I don't know. Stephanie Hopkins, the legend, get in there. How you doing? Good to see you. You always come by and say hello. It's always appreciated. So yeah, I knew Stephanie from way back, Tommy Walker. I don't need any more mods anyways. Having too many mods can be a big problem. So I will not be adding any more mods. Yeah, will definitely not be Johnny Gooch. And yeah, so I can't add any more mods. It really hurt the channel, guys. People are, pricks. That's how it is. So anyway, just looking at some Sadio Mane stats. Premier League record appearances, 125, goals 47, assists 21. So yeah, his first season in Liverpool, Premier League, had 13 goals. Second season, he had 10 goals. He did really well for us in the Champions League as well. Salah was on a tear last year, breaking the Premier League record. And Sadio's already got 3 goals, clean in house. 2 matches, 3 goals. So I'm going to expect Sadio to score again. And it could be a banger. A 5-0 would be great. 4-5-0 performance would be spectacular. One game at a time. Let's not underestimate Brighton. But I feel like we're going to roll over everyone this year. We have the team to do it. Yeah, no. No Liverpool fan 500. No more mods. Only who I select that I've talked to. If I've talked to someone on Skype or something and I actually know them, then I'll add those as mods. But
Too much craziness. Deadman04 FSG for the win. Yeah, not bad. So far, so good, man. No complaints here. I don't know what else anyone could say if they want to talk negative about FSG. I think those days are done. Stephanie Hopkins, living the dream. I can't wait to see you on match day as well. My dad loves you. Definitely his favorite subscriber, without a shadow of a doubt. Me, I have a whole bunch of favorites. Michael Wilson, just joining. What's going on? Michael Wilson, Deadman04, Owen McKeever, Liverpool Fan 500, Ekrem Abbas, Gianni Gooch, WWE The Rock. Retracted his own message. I don't know what it was. So, yeah, good seeing everybody. Anything you want to talk about, put it in the comments. Just kind of going free flow right now. I don't have anyone calling in on Skype. I think we missed that chance earlier. So, let's see here. Anyone's welcome to... Again, thank you for the donations. Why not? Johnny Gooch with a nice donation. Tommy Walker. You guys, multiple donations there from Why Not and Tommy Walker. It really helps out. Again, you know... You do, 50, 60 streams, some of them really good, some really good uploads a month. And, you make $14 off YouTube. It really is not an easy way to make a living. And time is money as well as labor and energy and effort. So as you get older, you don't have as much energy. I'm trying to find ways to get my energy back too. Owen McKeever, I'm one of Sean's favorites. Yeah, you are. Liverpool fan, you put 5-4-3-2 in 1 minute to Friday. Stupid comments. Definitely no mod for you. Stephanie. Laying it down. Exactly. Yeah. So, Perez Firmino, how's it going, man? So what happened in the post-match? Nerdboy Karim went off on you for slating Mane. What was that? You guys just destroyed my post-match show. It was funny, though. So, anyways, good seeing everybody. So what was up with that, Perez Firmino? You can call in if you want. The Skype's on. Salah will blow it up again. Mark my words. Yeah, he could. Yeah, what were you thinking, Perez Firmino? What were you thinking? Mane wasn't terrible. You're not even allowed to call in for that for a week. I feel like I mean I had a feeling Mane would have a really good year this year. So far so good. But yeah, I want to see Salah bang him in as well as Firmino. Main thing is we get our 3 points, obviously. Oh yeah, Michael Wilson. Really? Well, Sky Sports, yeah, I don't know. Interesting comment. How long have we done? 2 hours. We're 2 hours in 1 minute. We've done a 2-hour live stream. So that's not bad. Good seeing everybody here. And much love. Henderson has been great this season. You still call him Henderson, Stephanie. Henderson's been good. Last season he was good. I think the slating of Henderson days are behind us. My dad is very pro Henderson these days. So that should tell you quite a lot. I think Henderson was rather good for us the last couple of years, actually. So let's see. Trust me, I was slating him a lot too. I was just as guilty. But you got to look at the good he does in his role as well. And he is good in that holding midfield spot. This is my that's my Skype right there, Johnny Gooch. Michael Wilson, he hasn't been great. You'd say average. He's been good. He's been all right. Stephanie Henderson. There we go. Deadman, are you worried about Fabinho because he was not on the bench? I'm not worried. And he missed a penalty too in preseason. I'm not worried about Fabinho. He's going to get worked into the squad. And we'll just have to wait to see how that plays out. It could be this match. I doubt it. The move is going to have to come sooner or later. We'll see. We're rolling right now. The squad played pretty good. Is he going to drop Wijnaldum and throw in Henderson for this match? There's a chance for that. Midfield's a bit of a question mark. I love how Milner's getting his spot. and he's playing really well. Keita should always be in there for the most part. And I don't know. We'll talk starting 11 tomorrow, I guess, as well. We could do a match build-up, and we'll have the presser as well. Ekram Abbas, Liverpool should make a statement in every game, man. Yeah. We do. We're doing good. That was a gritty, toughed-out win, so I'm happy. Dark Assassin, what's going on? Michael Wilson, we need a better backup striker because we can't rely on Slanky if Bobby... who's this? Is this the person who always tries to call in and then the stream goes down? Hold on, who's this? Hello? Who's this?
This is the Gooch. What's up, man?
The Gooch! No way, the Gooch?
Yeah, how's it going?
This is totally the Gooch. I can feel it.
Yeah, I don't have a deep voice like you were expecting, like a Schwarzenegger voice.
I don't think about that. What's up, man? The Gooch, it's really happened.
Yeah, it's about time. How's it going, chat?
There you go. Brilliant. Johnny Gooch, we hear his voice now. Gooch calling, I know. Whoever got out of the stream just missed it. There you go. M. Shaq, go get it. What's up? I'm just reading some comments here. We got Sturridge. He's injured a lot, but he's not gonna be starting. Dave LC chat, so no, not the Gooch. Love the Gooch. Dave, save me. I'm with the Gooch. Help. I love the Gooch, man. Perfect timing at Venko, yeah. We have Shaqiri as well. We got some options. We'll see. I think we're pretty good, though. Backup striker, I think we're all right.
Dead man up 4. Are you kidding me, bud?
What does he say?
You're picking a fight.
Scouser, great. Scouser's been gone for a while. He got miffed. He's welcome to come back, but I think he's just kind of done. So that's all right. It happens. He's saying Gooch sounds like a girl. No, he doesn't. You're just a hater. Owen McKeever. Gooch, what's your your Mane thoughts? Your Liverpool thoughts?
I don't know. I've never really been out of the front three. I've never really been a huge fan of Mane. You know,
what?
in comparison with Firmino and Salah. I just think Mane's a little bit of, I don't know if his skill is quite there. I don't think he's as much of a team player either. But
his skill's there for sure. First of all, this is what I get for bringing in the Gooch on Sadio Mane's appreciation live stream. Oh my goodness, Johnny Gooch always trolling. No, I know you're genuine. I believe you're genuine about your opinion. I don't rate Salah, Firmino, and Mane really over one another. They all kind of have their thing.
We're content.
Salah he broke the record. Salah's biggest strength is probably his instinct and his positioning for getting goals. He obviously has speed, and his techers as well is good. Same with Mane. Great football techers. He's got mad skills. He's got crazy speed. I don't buy into the fact that he's selfish, or people saying he's selfish. He's had a couple selfish moments, but I don't know. I don't see how you can slate Mane, especially in this stream. I got to hang up on you for that.
Yeah, it's all good.
No, I wouldn't hang up on you. But what are your thoughts on Liverpool's performance so far, and what do you think going forward next couple of matches?
Definitely the treble for sure.
Definitely the treble for sure, not the quadruple.
It's gonna happen.
That's okay. We can we'll blow the League Cup. We don't need it. There's 4. There's the Premier League title, Champions League, FA Cup, and then the Carabao Cup, which is they used to call the League Cup, which has the final in February. Yeah. So there is a potential for a title, and we have a shot at the Champions League final. But you got to win the final for the Champions League, as we obviously had to go. We went out so hard last year, unfairly in my opinion. We were the best team in Europe, and aside from Karius, that it's just really heartbreaking. Now I think we're really stacked. Obviously, still going to be really tough to win the league, and it's always going to be tough to win a Champions League final, or at least get there and win it. But I'd love to see us do that. The double would be insane.
Yeah, I agree. We should be really good in Europe. I mean, we should have the confidence now that we've been in the final. I mean, before we were just going in for fun with no expectations, but I think the expectation should be there, and the confidence should definitely be there as well.
Yeah, exactly. So it'll be interesting. Next couple of, we got Brighton on Saturday, then Leicester City the week after that, and then we have 2 weeks off, then Tottenham. No, 2 weeks off, and then Tottenham, Southampton, Chelsea. So a bit of a tough September coming up. What do you think we're going to do the next 5 matches? But because those are the 5 matches before we play City. Where do you think?
I think we should be all right.
Yeah, do you think we're going to keep streaking? Because I think we're going to keep streaking. That's my
Yeah, I think we should. I don't see any reason why we shouldn't. Like, it was a bit of a tough game against Crystal Palace, but
it was very tough for what I expected. I didn't expect them to be that tough, but they were. Owen McKeever, Gooch, your voice doesn't match the picture. It does match the picture for me.
That's not actually my face on the picture. It's definitely not my face.
What?
I'm definitely not a short. I'm not a short, hairy Italian guy. That's for sure.
You see, I thought I knew that, and I've been dreaming of this Italian Gooch all these times. And
no, I'm blonde. I look like a German.
Oh, okay. So Johnny Gooch is totally a different character. I just picture that afro and that funny smile. So
dude, with the comments I've been letting loose on your channel, there's no way I want to put my real face up there.
You've been going crazy with it. That's a comedian on the picture. That's why I thought it was him. We've been lied to. The Gooch. Advenko, I feel like this ain't the Gooch and we're getting trolled. I don't know. I'm gonna guess it's the Gooch. And he asked for my thing. He asked for my Skype. So yeah, Gooch is blonde. What is life right now? I know, it's like if Mohamed Salah was blonde. It just doesn't make sense. Dude, John, because of that picture we've seen with the that's when I see Johnny Gooch, that's what I see. So I don't know what to think now. I think
it's a little awkward for me having to talk because I can't be a keyboard warrior anymore. I can't think this stuff up in my head. It's a lot easier when you're just typing it out. But
exactly. Let me see here. I'm turning your audio a bit down. I had it louder because Dave was in there. So pretty good. Let's get back into the comments here. We've done 2 hours. 2 hours is good. That's a long live stream. I like to go 1 hour for most streams. 2 is good. 3 is insane. I've done 3-hour live streams before and they're fun, but 1 or 2 hours is more than enough. I don't know if we'll hit 3 hours though. I mean, it's still early in the night here. It's 7:40 p.m. for me, so we could keep going. Johnny Gooch, there he is, puts in a comment. See, now I see that picture of you. It just doesn't even. You lied to us, man. Super Cup that we can win 5. Yeah, I don't think we count the Super Cup as like a thing though. If you win Champions League,
I think our biggest test of the season is going to be getting by Wolves. If we can do that, then that is our 5th trophy right there.
Oh, the Wolves! Yeah. We're predicting Wolves. A couple of us predict Wolves to lose or to beat City or draw. I don't know. I feel like City's going to still roll, but I want that.
I don't know. I think the Wolves, they're actually a decent team. Like, they're basically the Portuguese national team. They're half decent.
They're decent, and it's an away game for City, so I'm hoping for them to botch it. Yeah. We need a bit of luck. City's got to drop points sooner than later, and we can roll, and then we beat them as well. It's going to be very exciting the next couple of weeks going up into that City match. And that's also at Anfield, too. Shaq, Premier League and Champions League should be top priority this season. Obviously, I agree with that. Dave's LC chats, James Blonde 008. Gooch drinks mouthwash. You know what? It's actually sad. A lot of alcoholics, for whatever reason, they can't, probably because they get turned down at the liquor store, they actually buy mouthwash and drink it. It's really sad, guys.
Yeah.
Owen McKeever, I think they'll have a problem against Wolves if we can keep. No, we'll be fine. We'll be all right against Wolves. City to drop points when they face Liverpool, probably. Anything can happen, though. I don't want to see it be a draw. It's weird, man. Sometimes I get these feelings, and I'm just hoping we smash City. I really do again. And
I mean, we've improved. Points. We've really improved, but City have also improved a bit. Like when they got Mahrez, like you wouldn't think that a guy like that of his stature would go and sit on the bench for a club, and I mean that's what they got doing, right? So they're definitely a pretty strong team. So
they're very strong. We'll still smash them. We're still stronger than them, though. De Bruyne out. Yeah, De Bruyne is out for 3 months. Liverpool fan 500 saying, I didn't find the update on his whether he had any torn ligaments. If he did, he'd probably be out for the whole season. What do you think about Sané being out for 3 weeks? I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Really? See, I've been a bit out of it the last few days. When did that happen? How old is that news? Sané
If that's real, if that's not fake news, then I don't think it really shouldn't make much of a difference. Like if they throw Mahrez in his place, like that's part of them being stacked.
Well, Sané and De Bruyne is a huge loss. I don't care who they have coming in for them. Those are two massive players. Sané. I'm trying to see if there's any truth to it. Sané injured? Sorry, we get trolled a lot here. Let's see. I don't see anything about it. Oh, yeah. I don't see anything new about him being... Yeah, there's nothing saying that he's injured, but maybe he is. Maybe he's out for a little bit. So, I don't know. Haven't heard anything about it. Can't confirm it. Let's get back to the thing here. Have a good one, Dave, if you're going or whoever's going there. Deadman04 saying we're going unbeaten. It's very likely. Let's not write off Brighton. We are predicting to smash them. That's an honest, thing. We didn't even let in any goals, and I thought Palace, they earned a goal in that match. It didn't happen. I think we're gonna be really solid against Brighton. Hopefully another clean sheet, bang in a lot of goals, retake top of the league by goal differential. City could drop points against Wolverhampton as well. I'm really hoping for that. It's an away game. Ruben Neves as well. All it takes is one goal at the beginning of that game to throw everything off. But City's very strong. They obviously can come back, no problem. So I'll be watching. I'll be hoping for them to drop points. We got to go on a streak too. Michael Wilson, I went to the Wolves game 2 years ago or last year, and we lost 2-1 at Anfield. What? I remember that too. It was a cup game. It was they knocked us out of the FA Cup, right? I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. Let's see here. Find you the link. Yeah, Michael Wilson, sure. I googled it. There was nothing I could find. Usually, if it's news, you'll see it right away. Jose Alberto Luch says this could be a great season for Mane if he found consistency. I think it's going to be. He's got 3 goals already, and he's been contributing and putting in screaming goals, even when people question his form. So you're in the.
I just don't know how long he can continue that though, because at the Palace game, I thought he was really quite weak, and then he gets.
But that's the thing. He still bagged in 2 goals, right? He's going to continue it. And, again, it's the way they defended against us, too. Not everyone was not on their day on that game. And as a team, you can only have so many good moments if the play allows for it, right? Because we're not a team where we're not a one-on-one team unless we get isolated to the wing and then you catch them there. Or if you're in front of the box. But we're not. We're a gegenpressing passing team. We're a running passing team. City's more of a passing team, and then they kind of run together. But it's very hard to stop us when we're on our day. But if a team sits back, and plays us man to man, it does kind of mess us up a little bit. That's like if you're a team like Palace or a weaker team, that's your best shot at holding us back. So we tend to have bigger moments when teams are coming at us, and we can either counter them or just run past them, and they can't get set on defense. So I mean that game against Palace, they were set pretty well, and Mane, Keita had a moment or two where he struggled. Alexander-Arnold was struggling. Gomez was good. He still struggled. And a few other players. So that's more of I usually fault that to the match as opposed to the players. Sometimes matches just go a certain way. So Advenko's saying Mane 30 plus this season. His Liverpool fan is saying so his touch has improved. Mane would have been up there last season, but the red card against City ruined everything. I don't know, man. That also did happen, but Owen McKeever, the one attacker that turned up in UCL final was Mane, big game player. Mane's a tremendously immense big game player, and I expect Mane to go off with goals like crazy this year. And I don't think he's selfish. I think he's had a couple selfish moments. Obviously, some that were just bad. All right. You know, it is what it is. Klopp will say, look, man, what are you doing? He'll watch the highlights. He even knows probably right after. So I'm not worried about it. And I'm expecting Sadio Mane to really have another banging season like this. I think he'll have a lot more goals this season than he did last season and the season before. He's already got 3. I'm going to say Sadio Mane, unless something crazy happens. And maybe the play ends up going more to Mane than Salah. Not deliberately per se, but, you know, that could happen. He's already got 3. Salah's got 1, right? Firmino hasn't put in any. If people could really slate Firmino for not getting any touches, but he hasn't got touches because the game's gone that way. So all these things I don't worry about unless I see real reason to freak out. But to me, I'm looking at it like we're dominant, we're attacking, everyone's playing their role, and we're putting in goals. So, and we're getting our 3 points. So that's what really matters.
Yeah. I almost think that we should throw I think Firmino's a little off form, and one of the problems I think is that he's a little less clinical. Like, he's definitely a very hard worker, but when he does get the chances, he's either, you know, too unselfish, he'll pass it away and it can waste the chance, or he misses it. Like, if we throw Sturridge in there, like, since he's fit, I think we should give him a try. I think though, if we give him if you throw Sturridge on against some of these weaker teams that sit back, Sturridge can find ways to get the ball into the net.
He will.
Nothing's
happened with Venko's saying something happened to Firmino. Nothing happened to Firmino. It's the way that the games are going right now. It's 2 matches, and he's got to be able to play that false 9 role a little bit. And again, Salah and Mane are on his left and right, so Firmino doesn't have to score, right? He didn't get many touches as well. I don't agree with putting Sturridge in over or dropping Firmino at all. I honestly, psychologically, Sturridge is meant to be a backup striker at this point, and he doesn't deserve, no offense, he's good enough, obviously, but he doesn't deserve to be starting. And that's obvious, by the way. Klopp has played him, and we put him out on loan to make a point that, look, bro, we moved on without you. I'm sorry you're injured. I'm sorry it didn't work out great, but we moved on. You have to psychologically let people know that, hey, we're going in this route, and Firmino is backed by Klopp. Deadman says Firmino does the unnoticed work. He does. And again, it's the way the matches go. You need to have Firmino in there. I think he'll do a lot more for us than Daniel Sturridge will in terms of running. Sturridge is brilliant, but we can't rely on him anyways because of his his injuries all the time. We'll never be able to have Sturridge as a starting role player. I just don't see that ever happening.
I disagree. Like, against clubs that really sit back, I think Firmino has a tough time usually against those teams. That's what I've noticed just consistently since he's been here. When the game's not open and the top 3 aren't, running around.
Yeah, but he's marked. He's marked by 2-3 guys in the front. That's the hardest spot if you're marked, right?
But I think Sturridge just does a better job of getting space.
Sturridge is more lethal in front of the box.
Yeah.
Right, but it's how you get up there too, right? Nerdboy Karim, Johnny Gooch is here. We got Johnny Gooch, the Gooch, my friends. I know it really happened. I disagree with you on the Sturridge thing and the Firmino thing, but I get it. Everyone's open to their opinion. Yeah, no, totally. It's cool, man. Sturridge should start against Brighton and let Firmino start against Leicester. Yeah, I don't think that Firmino's not going to get dropped unless he has a knock. Yeah, no, I don't even. Let's get Nerdboy Karim in here. You can call in. My Skype's open, Nerdboy Karim, if you're all set. If not, it's all good. Yeah, the Gooch is on. I know, it's crazy. Virgil van Loveren is back. M. Shack. Yeah, Sturridge won't be starting at all until it's maybe your FA Cup games or your your League Cup games. It doesn't make any sense to put him in my opinion. I know he's good. I know he's Daniel Sturridge, but no, it's okay. So I got to merge you into this call, Nerdboy Krim. So it might take 1 second. I'm adding you into the call. So you should call in right to the show right now. Hello?
Hello?
I think I just hung up on the Gooch.
Yeah, this always seems to happen.
I was trying. Gucci, baby. He's floating in outer space now. That's all right. I had to hang up on him for what was it? What was he saying that I didn't like? Sturge was one thing, but he said something else. Or was that Pres Firmino about Mane? I don't know.
I'm not sure. I just missed it.
It's been a disaster. Gooch just died. You can call back in, Gooch. I'll merge you into the call right now. There you go. You're merged back into their group. So, Johnny Gooch, if you call back in, you'll call into this group if you want to come back in. He put his thing. Ah, Johnny Gooch. You still there, Karim?
Yeah, I'm here.
The legend, the Zen master. He's back, Johnny.
No.
Now your audio's all screwed up.
Is it?
It's lower.
Sounds alright from this side. It's a bit lower, yeah.
It's compared to Nerd Boys, it's way lower. You gotta boost your audio. You know what? I gotta figure out how to like measure everyone's audio. I don't know how to do that. Anyways, we're wasting time while we're live, so we'll get back to.
I guess check out the comments and
speaker
stuff.
volume. Okay. Karim, say something. Did I change your volume?
Hello.
Yeah, I think I might have changed someone's volume here. I don't know. Anyways, whatever. Sorry, guys. It's hard doing this live. At least my audio's not dipping like it used to.
Yeah, it sounds okay.
Yeah, I got you there. Johnny Gooch, say something.
Hello.
Okay, he's calling from the same one. So you guys are on the same line. It's all good. We're going to have a difference in audio. Who cares? All right, let's go. Prayers to the Gooch. He came back in. Adventco says, yes, I saw Fakir will join in January. Yeah, we have no proof on that.
Yeah, we don't know.
Johnny says, did anyone see the Fakir news? Yeah. It's Fakir news, folks. Yeah, there's no news from it. Oh, unless you're talking about him saying he was disappointed about the Liverpool move falling through. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if it happens like Keita, where we work a deal to get him. I don't see him coming in the January window.
He could, but I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. We might do something, obviously, like we did with Virgil. Like we were linked with him all summer, and then obviously we didn't get him, and then we got him in January. I think I don't know, something like that might happen, but
I think this is our way. This is our way of calling their bluff too. We said, okay, fine, you don't want to, we'll just move on, and we did.
Yeah.
So, yeah, maybe they come back and say, okay, let's get a deal done in January. That would be awesome. I don't see it happening now. But it's definitely possible. The deal was going to go down, so it's that's a worthy talking point, I guess.
Yeah.
But
the thing is, like Klopp, when he has his eyes set on a play, he goes and gets them. He doesn't really like with Virgil. He knew that was the defender he needed, and
sure.
Look how it's worked out. Maybe he's seen the same thing with Fakir, and that oh my God. But I think maybe his plans might have been hindered by the injury and stuff like that. However, it was broken or whatever. But yeah, something like that, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. It's just speculation, really.
It's all guesses, isn't it? It's nothing's concrete.
I've done enough Nabil Fakir live streams for a lifetime. We're good now, man.
Yeah.
So, Deadman says you were saying Gomez would be a bad center back, but your dad proved you wrong. I said it's risky. I know Gomez can be good. It's risky because he does get caught, and he doesn't have really good awareness. I'll still take Lovren over Gomez. Gomez can develop into one, but I'm not sold on Gomez because of one great sliding tackle.
Yeah, exactly.
And he was good for that match, but he wasn't like, oh, Gomez, oh my goodness,
Exactly.
I see people react like that. And even sometimes, I'm going to say it, sometimes Redmen TV, I mean, I'm just like, I totally disagree with a lot of the things sometimes. I don't really watch anyone. I don't have time. I do my show. But every now and then, I will say this, I question people's player ratings. I question people when they're... I'm sorry, but the matches I see and the people that say certain things, not just Redmen TV, everybody who does a show,
definitely.
I literally will be like, are you kidding me? Come on. Like,
Yeah.
was he
Yeah,
really that good?
I
No.
think the only reason them lot say is just because they want to get close to Liverpool. But yeah, that's why I disagree with them quite a lot these days, to be honest. Because I feel like I don't know, they just feel they don't really give kind of like honest reactions, I guess, to what
I don't
they
know.
actually think. I don't know.
I don't even know. I think they're honest. I think that it's just a different. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, my dad over criticized, and it's funny. Like we're literally talking about. I'm literally doing dad rants when we win with a clean sheet against Palace in a tough game. But everyone knows the context, and it's funny, right? But I'll be honest. Like a lot of the time, I see people with their content, and people will. I don't know. Everyone has a right to say who they think is really good, but some people will say like, oh, this player was the best on the pitch and all this, and then they won't even mention who was really the best. I don't know.
Yeah.
I see it quite differently from, you know what I mean? It is what it is, right? So,
yeah.
But I do disagree with that. I just saw a lot of people were making Gomez out to be like insanely good that match, and
he
was overhyped. He did one great sliding tackle. He played.
Exactly.
He did a few other good things here and there. I noticed he wasn't bad, but he did have a few bad moments, and everyone was a little shaky in that match too. But overall, if you look at Gomez in this last year, he's had a lot of problematic games, and I don't look at it as one game. Like
I just keep on thinking of the Liverpool versus City game where with the ball he pretty much ball watches it all the way go to Sané instead of like you would think he'd be closer to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, there's sometimes he's like it's his lapse.
He switches off.
Concentration. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll switch off. We'll see. I don't know. I'm not trying to slate Gomez hard. He is heading in the right direction. He's made less errors. He looks pretty good with Van Dijk and next to Alexander-Arnold as well. Even Arnold's had a few. Arnold's been a little bit shaky. Not so much on defense. Offensively, he's actually been shaky with his crosses and stuff. But that's all right. Who cares? It's it's not going to be perfect every game.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think Gomez is only in there right now because Lovren went to the World Cup.
Yeah.
And because Lovren it might be in a bit of trouble, or who knows what's going on behind the scenes. Not the only reason, but the main reason. It's a good opportunity. Go ahead.
Keep going.
No,
who do you think's in order of defenders then? It's obviously Van Dijk. Then is it Lovren, Gomez, Matip? Do you think?
Yeah, I agree with that. That's exactly what I think. I want to see. Trust me, I would love a lethal defensive Joe Gomez more than anyone. I don't like slating him because I know. Like I remember when he first came in, and everybody loved him, and I did. I saw Gomez. I go, man, he was so good when he came in, and then he was out with the injury for a year, right? And then we slotted him back in, and then we really started to try slotting him back in. He had one or two bad games, and everyone was trying to attribute it to form. And I go, I don't know, guys. He didn't seem to be mentally in it, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't like he was like physically sloppy. It's just his decision making was crap. And then literally every time he would play since then, he'd have a really bad mistake, and everyone was like, okay, we got to slate him now.
Yeah.
And then we did go back to Lovren, and then Lovren went on a tear after that horrible performance against Van Dijk copied himself. Van Dijk cloned himself, and I'm all for I'm all for Gomez getting his shot right now, and I think it makes sense. And if he develops into the role, that's fine. But hey, Lovren's shaky at times as well too. I just think I think it's Lovren's place to lose right now. It's Lovren's spot to lose.
Yeah.
But if Gomez plays stellar every match, it could be hard for Lovren to get back in for a while. But there's Champions League, there's the other two cup competitions. Yeah. Things will happen as well. Hopefully no injuries, but sometimes things happen. So, okay, I lost you there for a second, bro.
Sorry, because I was thinking, because obviously Klopp wants to put him as centre-back now because Klein's returned. and he has Trent as right back, and we have Camacho. So we're a bit, we've got a lot of talent there. So and obviously now we need, like, since Klavan's gone, we don't have a third choice centre back. So that I think we should, to be honest, I think we should have really bought a centre back in the summer, just because I just don't want Virgil's. If he gets injured, we might be messed up then. Our defense. What's that?
That's when you throw in Karius.
Karius joke. There you go. Virgil is boss. Shelly, Dark Assassin. Is it just me, or did Gomez get really good when VVD came? Everyone gets good when VVD shows up, folks.
Because
he makes everybody better. I'm sure I got better in my life. As soon as we got VVD, I was just doing stuff better the next day. It's like, wow, I'm driving so good today because we got VVD. It's true. It definitely happened. Akram Abbas, Arnold's crosses are terrible lately, and that's worrying me. Yeah, you know what it is with Arnold? He's just a bit hyped right now. He's a bit over-energized. That's all. He just needs to tone it down a bit. That was a great free kick, though. He did a pretty good free kick when he was on. This is about Liverpool. What are we talking about? KSI? Yeah, I don't know. Who cares? Yeah, I don't really care. To be honest with you.
Klein is better at defending, but Trent is better at going forward. I don't know. Still, because he's done quite well, because he did pocket Sane.
Trent was good. Trent only had that really bad game. He had 2 games where it was bad. The worst one was against United, and then Palace. Zaha was carving him up pretty bad for a few plays, and then he bounced back. We were literally talking about the first leg against City. We're like, what do we do? Do we put in Klein? And we were all freaking out. And I literally was saying, you know what, I might go.
Just
like
keep
I made the mistake. I think I was saying, yeah, we should put in Klein, and I think it's just too much of a risk with Arnold, but I know he'll bounce back, and then we were undefeatable in that match. Like every player in that match, I've never seen a player or a team play to that level as we did in that first leg against City of all teams. Like it was Manchester City, the team that broke the Premier League record, and we just manhandled them. Like they were trying hard, but we had them psychologically and man to man at the same time, which just it gives you no room. And then you're not gonna even be able to think straight, because they were probably like, what the heck are we up against? And the fans and everything, Anfield night, first leg, destroying City. I mean, it was a lot. It wasn't just the goals; it was just the running. Like Robertson, RoboCop on that ass, right? So, LFC for life. Oh crap, this is live. Here I am watching pre-recorded shows. LOL. Word up, LFT talk. There you go. Everyone needs a little VVD in their life. Yeah, exactly. We'll see. I don't want to slate Gomez hard, and I'm liking how he's playing. It's harder for me to slate him right now, and that's always a good thing. So I don't want to be an ass and say, oh, I hate Gomez, and I have it out for Gomez. No, if he's consistent and he fixes his awareness problem, if that's fixable, then hey, man, then Gomez, fine. Maybe my dad already was saying it's going to be Gomez VVD in the future. So yeah, we've been slating Gomez a little bit, just a little bit, but he was pretty good last game. I was just saying that, like, I didn't agree with some player ratings or votes about certain players. Like I don't know. It's sometimes some matches it's hard to call man of the match anyways, because it wasn't our best game as a team anyway, so it was hard to see those moments. Gomez made one sensational sliding tackle, and then everyone's like, oh, right, but everyone was like average for that game. But he was pretty good. He had some good things. So LSC for life. How can you slate Gomez? He's been awesome so far. What's your beef with him?
Last season.
Last season he was pretty bad, bro. This season,
you can't really judge him yet because there's only been 2 matches. Yeah,
it's been 2 matches. I think I gave him a lower rating, not a bad rating, but a lower rating against West Ham. And this one I gave him an okay rating. I think I rated Trent lower than him in this match, the Palace one. So. No, it's more from before. Like, listen, he's heading in the right direction, Gomez. So, Sean hates Gomez and Sturridge. No, I don't. Dark Assassin, can we talk about Keita's turn?
Keita's ridiculous. Yeah, he did a ridiculous turn. That's what we reacted to in the Palace match. Naby Keita, folks. Allison made that free kick look easy to save. Yeah, actually, it hit the crossbar, wasn't it? Or was that another shot?
I know he saved it.
Oh, no, yeah, the double punch one. The double punch one, yeah. Sorry, I'm thinking about a different kick. Yeah, Allison was amazing where we needed him. He's only tested about 2 or 3 times, which is good. Hey, the less our keeper has to worry about, the better. The rumors, what's this, Louis 19? Do I hear the rumors about the guy who was related to the City owner? Apparently made a $2 billion bid, which apparently got rejected. No, I didn't hear about that. Gomez was man of the match against Palace. Not for me. I think
Van Dijk won it.
I think Van Dijk was a popular pick.
Yeah.
I was a bit sketchy on the man of the match. Mane put in 2 goals. You know, it was kind of a gritty game, so it was harder for me to pick man of the match. I can't even remember who I picked, to be honest with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Deadman04, this is better than LFC TV. Look at that comment right there.
Of course it is.
Of course it is. Oh, we're just slate everybody on my show. That's what it is. I just, I want the love so much that I got to slate everybody. All right. So we're pretty good. I don't watch LFC TV.
Yeah.
I don't really watch anybody. I try to keep it as unaffected by other people's opinions as I can, so I can do kind of a pure show. And we get the call-ins now. It's a lot more fun. LSU flip. Oh, we're more slating than last year.
Did Gooch come off?
Gooch is he's there.
Yeah. I'm meditating to you guys.
He's just meditating. He's floating right now.
I'm literally 6 feet in the air.
That's it, man. That's what our stream does. People I know, Keita is going to do better than Salah this season. I'm not a fan of this guy's going to do better than this guy thing. I get it. I mean, talking about
Mane's going to step up like crazy. I said this last season.
I think you called it, man. I was thinking that. I think my dad said it's kind of obvious too, because you see Salah go off. People talk about Mane being jealous or Mane being selfish. Yeah, Mane had a few bad moments, like just 1 or 2 moments where he should have passed the ball. It was bad, no doubt about it. But overall, Mane was sensational. Everyone's questioning his form. He puts in 2 screamers that week in the Champions League or whatever. So we're kind of ridiculous. We're overcritical as fans because we have nothing else to do but to complain about Mane's flaws as a human being. But, it's Sadio Mane, so he's still amazing. Even when his form dips, he still has the highlight of the week. I agree, it was a good call. And I really think...
Especially with Keita here as well, he's probably going to add more...
We're just more dangerous
now.
We're just more dangerous with Keita in there as well. But I expect Mane to get a lot of goals this season. He only got 10 in the Premier last season. He was red carded, out for a few matches, I think. But I expect Mane in the Premier. I'm going to say maybe 20 goals in the Premier. Maybe 20. And you never know, right?
I think you'll come close. Yeah.
You never know. Salah went off
around,
last year.
Was it 10 to 15-ish goals a season-ish?
He had 13 the first season and 10 the second.
Right. Yeah, so he's around that area.
All the play went to Salah, and Salah's finishing, right? Those are your chances in a game. So I could care less if Mane gets 10 goals and Salah breaks the record and we have a shot at, we did drop points, unfortunately, and didn't have a real shot at the title once it got out of grasp. But we should have won the Champions League final. So for us to be playing at that level, who cares who scores, right? But I think it would be good, a nice boost for Mane to have a stellar year. And
I think I don't know. It's obviously sorry to put in.
No.
I don't know. Obviously, it's still early in the season. It's only been a couple matches still, but I don't know. He seems a bit off since Salah's seems a bit off since his injury, and I think Shaq said that too as well.
Yeah, let's get more into. I want to do a couple shout outs here. Keita is better than Coutinho. Liverpool fan 500. Again, this is where we get crazy with crazy comments. I agree to a certain point. I think Keita's better than almost every player in the world at decision making, running with the ball, running without the ball.
the ball coming to him, flow, deciding where to pass, players running at him not freaking out. Keita is basically what I'm saying is the best at being calm and crazy at the same time. He's just that good, and it's hard to be that good. You have to have a ton of confidence. And I was actually watching a Keita documentary, part of it, and he was saying, and I know what this feels like because I'm the same type of player where when you play, you want to be the best on the field. And he says, I want people to know that I'm the best. And trust me, it's swag and it's confidence, because when I'm on the pitch, it's people. I know people are going to say it's like, oh, it's vanity or cockiness but it's like a next level. It's like when you're walking. This happened to me. I'm not going to get into this story, but it was hilarious. I was at a wedding, and I had missed. We had all got separated. I got separated from all my bros, and I'm literally walking downtown, and I had changed. And I kind of looked a bit badass, to be quite honest with you, but I had a few in me, and my swagger was there. And it's almost like if you've ever been in a moment where you're walking or you're in a mall or you're down the high populated area and you feel like everyone is watching you, just because there's certain people that will light up a room when they walk in. There's certain people that their swag, just them being there changes the atmosphere. It's like a gift or something, right? So I know what that's like, and especially on the pitch. And Keita feeds off that, and the more you feed off that, you're just going to have a lot of those decision-making and smooth thing. That's all swag and confidence too. So I like a guy like that. I want a guy like that who's like, I'm on this pitch. This is my pitch, and you don't have to force it. It's not like you run around all crazy and force it. You know it. You believe it. You are it. You are the match. And Keita is one of those players where I would call him like he's one with the match kind of a thing. So I like that, but again, like I don't like to put him in. First of all, he's different than Salah, right? Yeah. Different players, but similarities as well. Both of them in the instinct department are off the charts. That's the best way I can relate him to Salah. But to say he's going to do better than Salah this season, it's kind of tricky. I get if we're talking goals. Yeah. That's a tricky one to say, and I think they're equally going to be as important to the team this season. That's how much I can compliment Keita, because Salah, obviously, after what he did last season. Shaq, Mane to score more than Salah, I think there's a good chance for it, and there's nothing wrong with talking about this in the positive sense. I could see Mane, if he puts in a few more against Brighton, he's going to be you think he's going to be in training, right? And he'll be like, Salah, I'm going to go for your record. I'm taking that record this year. I could see that banter happening in between both of them, and I think that's good. Mane needs a nice boost anyway. He was really, essential for us last season. He could have got more goals, sure, whatever. He could have passed the ball a few times, whatever. Salah was going off like we've never seen before. Zane, he's got to head out. So I just really want to thank you again for calling in and taking your time. Much love to you, bro. You there? He's got to go. He's got to head out. So we'll catch you later, Zane. He's messaged me. He's got to go. He can't talk right now. Good seeing you again, brother. I'll catch you next time, okay? So he's off the air. He's already hung up, I think, or he's about to. So good seeing you, bro. You'll have to hang up. I don't know how to hang up on you on this thing. There you go. So it's just me and the Gooch now. We're going to make this stream go to 3 hours. We're at 2 hours and 45 minutes. We're hitting 3 hours for Sadio Mane, folks. And then I'm going to end the stream. 3:01, 3:02, maybe a bit longer. So I wanted to get back on this Mane Salah thing. If Mane scores 2 goals against Brighton, that's 5 goals in 3 matches, on pace to break Salah's record. I know it's early. I'm being funny. But I would love to see that happen. I would love to see Mane have a banging season. And imagine if he was rivaling the record just for banter. Great. Oh, why not? Why not send me another donation? Again, killing it with the donations. Thank you so much. Extremely appreciated. Battling out, working, fighting every day, and people donating really made a huge
impact. Why not
impact.
Scott? Yeah, Carl's Jr. burger now, man.
Yeah, well, let's upgrade. I'm getting a Papa burger now, man.
Shaqiri, any thoughts? I can see him blowing up. I feel like Shaqiri, every chance he overplayed when he was subbed on in the first match. He overdid it. He actually stole the ball from Salah and just kicked it out of bounds. Shaqiri's too energetic. It's a good thing, but he needs to be mentally ready for the flow of this game with this club, with this squad at this level, so he doesn't accidentally poke the ball into the stands because of his energy. Yes, I can see him blowing up, and he definitely will. He just needs to be a little bit more smoother with his decision-making. But his drive is off the charts. I think he's got the most drive of any player on our team. And that's where, like, Keita's got that too. Mane and Salah both have it. But I think Shaqiri's got to tone it down for the sake of the team. Just in certain moments. If he can just know when to switch it on and off, he's going to be crazy. He's going to be awesome this season when he gets his chances. And I agree. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets slotted in somehow. But it can't affect our front three unless we need resting or something. We'll see. Klopp will know what to do. Why not? Great comment. The Shaq man. Shaqiri, the legend. I think. What do you think, Johnny Gooch?
Because like the problem with Shaqiri is that he's used to being like the talisman for Stoke, right? Like he's used to getting the ball all the time, making a big difference. I mean, he was basically apart from Joe Allen, which is Joe Allen.
You're fading out.
Fading out?
Yeah, you're back now. There you go.
Cool. Yeah, he was pretty much the only guy who could make a huge difference, apart from like Joe Allen and Peter Crouch. So, you know, like he's not in that role anymore at Liverpool. Like I think that he needs to fit into the team. He needs to be more of a team player.
Totally.
He wants to be the star.
He's too hyped. You could see it when he was playing. It's a good thing. I don't want to like slate his enthusiasm. I mean that he's already maxed out on enthusiasm. He just needs to just relax and not over. He needs to not overplay the game with his energy. That's the perfect way of saying it. And I think he'll get smoother. Let's see who else we got here. Amshad season Salah is clinical. Salah's fine. LSC for life. I agree with a smoother, but his energy against tired legs towards the end game will go. Yeah, he will be key when we need a boost. He is like the Energizer Bunny, no doubt about it. Good comment. Why not? And LFC for life. Dark Assassin. He's learning Liverpool's tactics. He's used to Stokes. Yeah, the tactics as well. He just needs to be a little bit more relaxed mentally. Get more playing time, assists and goals. Yeah, he's got to be more relaxed. Yeah, I don't understand why players get mad for being benched. Honestly, wouldn't care for being paid $100,000. Yeah, there's a lot of pride too, right? A lot of players, they want to up their career. They want I as a footballer, man. I love playing football, so I mean, if I was really good at doing a professional and was used to being a star, it takes everything for you to like, because it's everything you are as a player to be like that. So, but again, being a team player and doing the right thing there, that's the way to do it, really. So he'll be fine. Shaq's gonna be amazing. I like that comment. Thanks again for the donation. Why not?
Yeah.
I expect him to have some insane moments this year when he gets his chance. And I love his energy and his enthusiasm. Just needs to hone it a little bit more and he'll be fine. Ezra Wilson, what's going on? Good seeing you. I wish I was able to do multi-streams per day to catch everyone at different hours of the day, like a morning stream, a lunch stream, like three meals a day kind of thing. One day I will get there for you guys, and we're going to do the website and do bonus content as well. So shout out to HIT Sport Football. I don't know who that is or what you're wanting me to shout out. So last time you uploaded was 9 years ago. It's crazy. Uploaded a video and got 6 million views. I got to see that video. So there you go. Good seeing everyone here. We're almost at 3 hours. The Sadio Mane appreciation live stream. We've got 9 minutes left till we hit 3 hours, folks. I'm crossing that 3 hours for sure tonight. Who else do we got? Who else? Ekram Abbas said, "Come on, people. Salah is one of the top 3 players worldwide for scoring. He's probably number 1. He broke the Premier League record. Players in the world, you know, right now, yeah, I would put Salah up there. It's kind of hard to tell, but for being hot and in the pocket, Salah was, you could argue, is number 1 in the world right now for that. But this player better than this player, I almost shy away from that now because each player has something a bit different to offer. Most complete player is really what you got to look for. And I don't know if we can find that. There's always going to be people arguing that. So, LFC for life. Sean, I got to drive down to TO and watch a game with you. I'm just up to 401 in Ottawa. You seem like a good guy to watch the game with. Yeah, someone added me from Ontario. Was that you on Twitter? I wanted to send you a tweet and be like, yeah, me too. But then I don't like to get into where I live too much. Yeah, man, if you're around, do it. Crash a reaction video or something. I'll have to talk with you. I'll have to talk with you on Skype first or something. And we'll see if we can arrange something, man. You're in Ottawa. Just up to 401. No, sir, I'm not on social media. Cool, man. It's all good. Sturridge is the GOAT. Johnny Gooch, good comment. Yeah, we'll see. LFC for life. Get into Skype or something one day and we'll have a talk off air or on air or whatever, and we'll figure it out. Maybe you can crash a reaction video. That would be awesome. So, again, thank you, everyone. Thanks again, Why Not, for the donations. Much appreciated. Johnny Gooch as well with a couple donations. It really means a lot, guys. Thank you so much. Just an idea, not set in stone. Yeah, it's a good idea, man. Dark Assassin, most of my family support Man U. I laugh at them because their performance this season so far. Yeah. I had a feeling they're going to have a... I'm not kidding, guys. I was very happy to hear about them losing to Brighton, obviously. We'll see how they do against Tottenham. There's good odds Tottenham will beat them at Old Trafford now. But they're going to want to bounce back too. Don't be surprised if United are in deep trouble with the next 5 games. Like, I could see them totally sliding and not winning in the next 5 games. Like, this is how it starts, folks. And they blew it to Brighton. And now with Jose Mourinho, and he's going to get all mad too. I mean, that whole tumbling effect could happen, what happened to Chelsea a few years back. So, we'll see. I have a feeling when I was looking at before they lost to Brighton, and I was picking who's going to drop points first, I picked them, and I had a visualization of it, like a vision. And my buddy was talking about it, and we were laughing, and I just felt like, man, they might have a total collapse. So, and the way the conversation was going as well. Sometimes I'll pick up things like that before they happen, just by I'll sense it in a moment. And sure enough, they lost to Brighton. So they got to play Tottenham as well. We'll see, man. I think they're in for a lot of trouble, man. There's plenty of problems over there. Yeah, it looks like it's going to get bad for them. Good seeing everyone. LFC for life. Fellow Go Getian. Fellow Canadian. Good seeing you. Hopefully they get relegated at Vanco. The scenes. Yeah, it's so unlikely that could ever happen. But Jose Mourinho got him close with Chelsea. And then they had to fire him. The Spud's going to hammer them on Monday night. I'd love to see that. Is it Monday? I thought it was Sunday. I may have been wrong with the fixtures lists if that's the case. Surprise, surprise. We're at 2 hours, 55 minutes. Johnny Gooch still with us on the Skype call, graciously not saying anything, letting me run the show. Ezra Wilson, can't wait to watch that game. That'll be a big game. We got our match coming on Saturday. We'll do a starting 11, reaction to the presser, match build-up show. I'm tongue-tied right now, guys. Almost 3 hours. I'm yawning. I'm going to be up for a while. I could do longer, but I have to take a break. Let's do some shout-outs. Advenco, M-Shack, LFC for Life, Dark Assassin. Why not? Again, thank you for those donations, brother. As well as Johnny Gooch and Tommy Walker. Spurs should win? I guess so. I would guess they would. The banter, if that happens. Spurs are going to be rolling, though. They got their 6 points. They got away. Fulham looked like they were about to do it for a second, and then the game just swung. Bam, 2 goals. And then it looks like they smashed them all game. Spurs are going to be a contender for the title race. If they don't drop points and they get into December, they have a very strong potential streak there lined up with a whole bunch of easier matches. So it's going to be tough. I think I'm thinking City will drop points somehow. I'm hoping and I'm guessing it's going to be against Wolverhampton. That's their away game. We'll see if it happens. We got to play them as well. I think we're going to streak. I hope we're going to streak, get a little bit above City, maybe by like 5 points, and then Tottenham's going to be on City's heels, but we'll always have the differential, not just goals, but points difference as well. That's what I'm envisioning. That's what I'm hoping for. And I see Tottenham being on their heels. That's if it goes well for us and we don't drop points, which is starting to look likely. We have to beat Brighton. We have to go one match at a time, and we have a relatively difficult September, and then we play City in October. So we'll see. We're the team that can definitely do it. Yeah, have a good one, Johnny Gooch. I'm going to head out too. We're hitting the end of the stream, so I'm going to end the Skype call. If you're there, say hello. If not, I'm going to hang up probably anyways. So
yeah, all right. Good stream, Sean.
The Gooch. All right, man.
Yeah.
You
guys,
stay.
you'll never walk alone.
Okay, I'm going to let you go off the Skype, and then I'm running the show out. All right, buddy. Have a good one. Thanks for the donations and calling in as well. Thanks, man.
Problem.
All right, talk to you later, brother. Go get it. Okay, so you had Johnny Gooch and a few other callers, Karim as well as Dave Trainer. You guys really helping out the show. I appreciate it. It makes it so much better when we get people calling in. I think it's easier to watch. Yeah, I'm working on it. I should be facing this way doing the show, but I got no screen here. My screen's here, so I got to work on some things and setups here. But this is good enough for now. Just switch it so I'm more towards the camera. Sorry, guys. I wish I had a better setup here. I'm a little bit squished for my show. Dark Assassin. I'm excited to see how Wolves play this season. Me too. I'll try to give you guys much more Premier League watch-alongs as well. Some people don't like that. Why are you bothered with other clubs? And trolls come by. It is true. But it is relevant, and it's a good way to stream, and we can have a good laugh when United drops points. I apologize for missing Brighton and United. If I would have been live for any other watch-along Premier League, that would have been it. There was no way I could, man. My buddy got married the night before, and we were up all night, so... wasn't in the cards, but I'll get all the other ones for you guys this season going forward. I'll try to do much more extra content, Champions League watch-alongs, Premier League watch-alongs, you name it. LFC for life. Have a great night, Sean. I'll keep the YouTube going to see if you come back. Come back anytime. You're always welcome. You probably did a match build-up on Saturday to missed it for crying out loud. Yeah, I stream I try to stream every day. And do a build-up show at least for each match, and as well as starting 11. I try to be live an hour before the match, not always in the cards. So, good seeing you, man. Thanks for watching LFC for life. For life, get in there. Dark Assassin, Shelly, Johnny Gooch contributing today. Good hearing the Gooch for the first time. He's blonde. That's not him in the picture, folks. So I don't know what to think now. Ezra Wilson, what amazes me is how good the VVD Gomez partnership has become. Lovren, it's the VVD effect. Gomez is looking pretty good. I hate early kickoffs. Yeah, I think we're 12:30 over here for the game. I don't know, so it won't be an early kickoff for this one. I don't think. I gotta check it out. I think we're the later game this week. So. Dark Assassin, have a good one. See you next stream, brother. Thanks for calling or thanks for commenting. We are 3 hours and 32 seconds. We did it. 3 hours, man. I'm going to go a little bit longer just so it renders past 3 hours. Sometimes it'll render
a minute or two below what you went. So we have to have it say 3 hours. 5:05 over here. Yeah, it's all late for you. It's like 1 a.m. for a lot of people. You must be calling in from, Shelley is calling in from, for the Liverpool game. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's 12:30 over here, 5 hours ahead over there. There you go. We have 2 early kickoffs after the Brighton game. Yeah. Oh, I'm falling asleep in my own stream. Ezra Wilson, good comment about Gomez. Listen, I'm not trying to slate him. Last season, he wasn't that great at all. He was pretty bad. He's looking much better. He is looking more solid next to VVD as well. If he could just keep his eye on the ball, and on Marcus Mann and not get caught, not make the wrong decision, that's all Gomez has to do, and he'll be great. So easier said than done if it's an awareness problem. But the Van Dijk effect is working. He changes players, my folks, for the better. Cheers, mate. Ezra Wilson, get in there. Johnny Gooch, Ezra Wilson, Advenco, Ekram Abbas. Good night, everyone. Thanks a lot, Sean, for this great show. Keep it up, buddy. Thank you. Thanks for the comments. Without you guys and gals watching, the show would not go and flow, So I do appreciate it. Getting everyone in here, especially on match day. I wish I could get back to everyone's comments. I'll try. It's going to take me... I'll have to take literally an hour out of my day just to do comments. It gets that crazy on match day, so I'm sorry. I try to like them all and get back to some of them. I really do appreciate the comments, though. Keep them coming. They're not taken for granted. Even if I don't reply, even if it's a great comment about my dad, I read them and I love them. And please keep commenting. Don't feel that I don't care if I don't get back to you on your comments. I really do care. I feel bad not getting back to all of them. It's very hard. All right. We've done it. 3 hours, living the dream. 3 hours, 2 minutes. We're going to go 303. The Matrix, the one. That's the address on the apartment that Neo opens the door and gets shot, but he's the one, right? So 303. Yeah, you know me. Right as I said it hit the time evenly, too. That was crazy. Oh, wow. Amazing moments in life. We're all blessed, not stressed, doing it, living the dream. Johnny Gooch, Advenco, Ezra Wilson, Shelley, Ekram Abbas, LFC for life. Go get it, living the dream, up the Reds. Exactly. I am really living the dream doing this show. It's awesome. Sometimes it's really hard. Sometimes I freak out. But at the end of the day, it's worth it, especially match day. So much love to you all. Live the dream. I think that's it for this stream. Thanks for watching. And I want to see if there's any other comments. I got everyone here. Do some shout-outs. M. Shack. Why Not? Again, thank you for the donations. Why Not? Johnny Gooch as well. And Tommy Walker, thank you for the donations. And Johnny Gooch, thank you for calling in, as well as Nerdboy Karim. And Dave, Superman, Dave calling in as well, making the show great. Okay, let's do shout-outs. Dark Assassin, Why Not? Advenco, Ezra Wilson, Deadman04, LFC for life, fellow Canadian, Johnny Gooch, another Canadian, and Ekram Abbas. So I got everybody here, Ezra Wilson, Shelley, everyone at the end of the stream. Go get it, baby. Live the dream. Keep beaming, dreaming, and live streaming if you do a show. I gotta go, but I never stop with the flow. Okay, I gotta go, guys. Have a good one. It's been a real pleasure, and I'm gonna try to keep upping the content and more streams for everybody and more uploads as well. Go get it. Live the dream. See you in the next stream. Cheers, guys.